of them,
Yes,
Chad. That's my analysis.
If you don't know how the Swiss format works, you need to get 3 wins in the Swiss, and you'll be able to get yourself through to the next stage of competition. If you get 3 losses, you'll be eliminated. So right now we're looking for 8 teams out of the 16 to be in the playoffs in Astana in the following weekend. But we're underway, and we do have the T-side start for M80. A couple of pairs of dual Berettas, lots of util for Electronic to work with, and fast towards Cave.
Do we have game sound? I don't hear it yet. Do you?
No, we don't.
Okay.
We'll keep casting.
No, I was just making sure it wasn't something I had to press. I see. Going to be tested on that donut position. Gets actually instant headshot by Lake. Swisher as well onto Fame. And we've got it. We're back. Snacks gets that bomb down, and the A-site retake is on. Electronic still has 2 flashes. I'm not ready to write them out of this one. It's just going to be an interesting fight through CT. No one holding that smoke push for Flit. Gets through from the first flash. And a second flash. It still looks like the hopes for VP really have faded with the fact that they've played such a post-plan, so passive. Temple, an important, valuable asset to the team. Can't seem to hit the headshot, but it doesn't really matter. The job is done as that time is rotted. Lovely stuff. Double kill for Lake, 1 on the entry, 1 on the exit.
Okay, well, that happened very quickly, didn't it? Now, we've done a VP game on this map before, and T-side of Ancient for VP, I hated. They played really slow, they didn't fight for mid control, they didn't fight for lane control. And if they haven't adapted the playbook since then I really don't give them too many shakes of the stick or the source bottle in this one. But I would expect the eco, and that's what we're going to get here from VP going into round number 2. There's just a flash for Electronic again. And the Electronic meltdowns have become some of the best in-game leader meltdowns we have at the moment. Apex is winning too much, so we don't see him melt down as much.
Well, he does still melt down during the process, doesn't he?
True, yeah, but I feel like it's on the same level.
No, okay. Well, it also might have something to do with the fact that the language just sounds a bit more... what's the word?
It does sound more vicious.
Vicious,
yeah. There's a bit more
this could be
venom
fun.
in the tongue.
Come on, Swish. How many are you getting? This could be an opportunity for... Vrek doesn't steal them all. This could be an opportunity for a bit of cash. That's $600.
Sorry, Rek. He did run past while I was trying to spam the wall with the MAC-10.
Yeah, don't ask me why I was doing that.
I should have just been holding the cross. Sorry, Rek.
Yeah. I guess I'll take your Galil. I got it for you, though, mate.
Yeah, you can have it next round. Or maybe I'll even give you an AK. You can have an AK.
Okay, deal.
Have an AK.
Yeah, that's a good deal. Especially if I get another one with E. He's not hungry for him. He's not, like, fully eco-demon. He actually loses his life as well, so that's not ideal. 2 kills on an Eek. VP would be happy with that. Jane probably give it a half thumbs up, you know, like half of his thumb.
Yeah, I don't even know if Jane would be excited about anything. No, at least not visibly. No. How's Jane going? He's over in Paravision, I think.
Yeah, I do miss that guy.
Maybe VP do too.
Probably.
Results haven't gotten much better, have they? Yeah, but I think you're right about Swift. Mate, if you're not chasing the Eeks, what are you doing?
You got the Mac, like... And what's even worse is you've tried to play it safe and you still died. It's like, oh, it's the worst of both worlds.
Okay, so vying for this mid control, the CTs have given it up. They've given it up completely. M80 have been able to get a player in through heaven and 2 to walk through the smoke on mid on late flashes. Mid control is theirs. Committed to red, however, is Flit. He has to stay here.
Is that a smoke donut? Yeah. Do you smoke red as well, or are you just going to take that fight? Asking questions of Flit. He's staying active for that potential walk-up. And on a timing, he will investigate the deeper angle. Like, seems good, patient for it.
Yeah, Electronic's coming back over, but he's very low from spam on B. And he's not going to commit to the fight.
He is really underguarded now.
Look, there's 4 players in mid for VP right now. How many can Lake identify?
Well, I think he's aware now, just by the fact he's seen someone so close and pushed up. Now is their moment. This is your window of opportunity. There are 4 VP players retaking middle. He's pulled them away from that B-bomb site. Okay, here we go. Gets nothing done. That's big from Slacks and Sin, the German duo. Get the frag each. Flit revealed his position again, still lingering in middle, and they're still going to ask questions of mid. They haven't bothered to investigate.
Well, they know Flit's here as well.
Now you put 2 and 2 together. You start throwing A util. Oh my god, maybe they're overplaying this.
It feels like they are. They're still coming towards A.
Bomb's going A. Oh dear! Slacks and Swish collapse. Bomb is lost, and M80 A real golden opportunity starts to fizzle out. That is not ideal.
But it's still in the open. Oh, the timing just caught him on the cusp of the smoke. The volley's going to come in. 8 seconds. Rec right now. He can still do this.
Run it.
Left side mid. Rec. He just got to clear it. Oh! That's not the way you want to start your Sunday.
It's not. So what was that lacking? Was that just lacking one of either ramp or cave to get a bit more investigative?
I think it's the nameplates they were killing.
Yeah, right.
So they're thinking, okay, well, we've killed the A players, or because we're killing them here, they're going to over-rotate towards B, but 4 players went.
5v3.
Yeah, okay. It hasn't gone as they would have hoped.
Oh, and then Rec, 5 bullets, just has a 50-50 on the corner.
Yeah, they're just not expecting so many players in mid. That's it. Okay, well, to be fake, so they're going to do a second wave of this. First is just to force out utility and maybe displace them. They're coming down. They're going to be close.
Oh, and an MP9. Oh, they actually give them sound. Hang on. This is going to work out for them. Yeah, you will have to retake. You get through that smoke? Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do.
Oh,
flashes. Pushing. Electronic. Undetected. Doesn't get anything. A bit of damage into the B site. Flammers to defend.
I believe he just jumped away back turn.
That was scary. Avoids the wall bang.
Number advantage on a force buy like this is a tidy start. A main control was that of Fame's. Good information, but long rotation. Well, that's nice.
That is nice.
Good information, but long rotation. Damn.
So Lake's, sorry, is it Lake? Numbers are hard. Yeah, Lake's out mid with no resistance. They've got players parked in lane. Starting to peer over from heaven.
Are they going to go A again?
Yeah.
Looks like it.
This time, I don't hate it as much. This seems well-founded. How is he playing it on A? Is it just a jiggle smoke? Yeah, okay.
No HE for this. 30 seconds again. You have to go through.
Yeah, you have to run through the 59. Late. Okay, at least it's traded. Sin. Necessary frag. This should line into a comfortable one, but Icy spamming away at Slacks makes it even more interesting. Icy forcing a fight here. Rec gonna have to back away. Stays out of his sightline for a moment longer. Mac 10 activates for damage. Icy gets dinked up. Swinging through on Big Box. Flick trying to provide the covering fire as well. It's not going to be easy for the T side. M80 getting picked apart. Just Swisher. Molly. He does have the molly. This makes it interesting. Not anymore. The smoke on the bomb makes it impossible to Molotov. Now they can just sit that defuse. He's going to try and get him off it. No chance here. Defuse comes through. VP's round again. No. Oh, he dies after. Okay, no weapon. Nothing. No round, no weapon.
I think you buy again, or at least you have the conversation. I'd take the time out to talk about it because it's still possible to invest it. But M80, you can't be losing these type of rounds in consecutive fashion.
No ideal.
You get the opening pick, and then you're able to get this trade really quite effectively onto A, and then that's just a freebie. Like Slacks gets caught in transition, not even looking for that fight. So bad post plant.
Was it a bad plant for Swish? Like
he didn't know where it was planted,
yeah, I guess
right?
that's
So it wasn't like, and then he's getting, oh no, I planted mid side, and then it's like, bugger.
Yeah, because planted for donut doesn't mean what you think it means.
Exactly, and also I imagine with the amount of players you had alive there, it fell apart very quickly. So
for post plant philosophy on A. What would you say are the important parts to hold on to? Like, do you need Temple and a main? Do you need Donut?
It depends on the number situation. So let's say we're in like a 3v3 or something, and you've been able to plant open, but you haven't gotten Donut control because it's smoked off.
Sure.
Right, then I think like a strong setup is probably going to be A main, Big Box, and then the platform. And your platform player is just like a turret, right? Like they're going to have to take contact, Temple, backside, or Donut when they come. But your other two are ready to swing based off of the information.
And they're going to be in such a position that their crosshair couldn't be further away from the other two.
Or tree's a possibility as well. But like, let's say that you've come through middle and you have Donut and you have a bit more sight focus. If you can hold on to Donut, then yeah, Donut's very strong. Even if you get smoked off, spamming through smokes, as long as everyone knows the plant. But then I would want to have crossfires between like Donut and Big Box. I wouldn't want my Donut player to necessarily be super passive unless there's two of them.
I've noticed you haven't mentioned like on site. I always feel like I always get into my own head of like, do I want to stay on site? You know, often I find it's quite effective.
It's good while the smokes are up.
Yeah,
right. Because if they come through the smokes, you're able to play those close angles. But once it fades, or the other concern is if your teammates who are holding, let's say, Temple close or in donut, if they go down, then you're now extremely isolated on the side.
You haven't got any like playmaking potential. You're just taking fights.
Yeah, and you could go overlooked depending on flashes and timings, everything like that. But yeah, on side I always find you just get marooned. You might be better up pairing up with somebody in a crossfire type position.
Bait. Yeah, okay, bait.
It's nice if you had 5 alive. Yeah, have a player side.
Yeah.
Right, like if the resources are available. But that's the eco that's been dealt with, and we're going to go into the buy.
Well, it's just it doesn't feel like VP have had to work too hard to get these last string of rounds.
No, I think one of the keys at the moment is the economy hasn't really built in spite of that. Right, we've had quite a few close rounds, so we'll see what they're able to do with this. As it's control utility thrown out by both teams. Happy to concede early.
Ooh. Pressure onto that cave player, significant pressure. Electronic is going to concede that Jaguar control.
They might have to park up and either play retake or go aggressive ramp if you VP. You don't want to sit on the side. Electronic just swings out, so they take like a late tempo fight just to try and catch them as they're scaling.
Yeah, Swisher accelerating.
And now they're going into a retake, so be execute on the way.
Seems like it's well informed. The right decision to make. Short smoke of the final piece of the puzzle. No one on site to be cleared out now, a simultaneous fashion. Molly, the incendiary maybe delays the plant a second, but it will still go down. Important find from Lake. Spams away at Electronic through the smoke. So 4v5 with that man advantage for the T side. Can't mess this one up. Swisher trying to vie for some long control. Last of the flashes used. Actually, to tell a lie, it was Sin with another flashbang. Could set him up for a second fight. Throws it out. Pop. Swing. Nothing home. Still gets one, though, on Flamus' swing. Light on time, losing bodies. 2 left. Icy just trying to get out, but loses his head, and everyone dead. Triple kill from Swish. 9 frags total from him.
And Swisher did that without head armor.
The whole time.
He had Kevlar there.
Damn.
Not sure what that was about, but either way, some beautiful shooting there from M80, and they make it look simple. That's probably how a lot of the other rounds should have felt.
Yes.
And I imagine if I was deaf during the timeout, it's like, boys, we've got the opening picks in these last gun rounds. We've just fumbled the ending. So let's just sack up a bit. Yep. Let's focus, and let's not overcomplicate it. Let's keep it simple. And they went straight into just a B split.
That's what you're looking for. That's
what did he say?
I missed it.
Something farmed, or he swore, but farmed punks.
Oh,
if he said punks,
dude, that's
would be
underused,
yeah,
man.
That'd be really good. I hope he said punks.
Yeah, I do too. Well, the mid pressure is being felt this time.
There we go, another
opening.
Yeah, okay.
Wow, Flamus, did you just push ramp? Yeah, he did. Tried it anyway.
Oh, well, you know that the orb is currently over towards
that's
A.
info.
Yeah, should be able to execute on the B.
The bomb's miles away. The bomb is miles away.
Still take your time with the execute, I'd say, right? Like you don't need to rush it. So you know that the orb's not aggressive on B right now.
Good timing on this if he throws it. Yep. Okay.
They're not gonna have much util left, boys. You have that advantage. Group up as 4. Use your B lane supremacy. You've got plenty of util. You can get a smoke short, smoke long. You can go molly pillar. Oh.
I haven't seen that strategy before.
Oh no!
Does that just get given to VP? Is that just the
damage was already done?
So that's just how it works.
I don't know. I feel they have to replay that round. I don't want to speak. I'm not an authority, but I've just really never seen the four suicide strategy before. That really shocked me.
I will be honest. On Face It, I'll take those.
That's really shocked me.
That's not cool.
That's crazy, man.
Or any other.
You ever seen anything like that?
No. That's the first time I've ever seen that. And he wants Milkies.
He wants what?
Sorry, nothing.
He wants what?
I see. Wants
Milky.
What does he want?
The player?
Well, he was just kind of gesturing. I didn't know what he wanted.
Oh, you're like talking like a baby wanting to breastfeed.
I mean, I suppose you could say that's what I was referencing. Yeah. Oh god, it's too early for these.
Oh dear. Well, guys, this is just a technical issue. Bear with us. This shouldn't take too long.
Yeah, and stay with us while we work out what the hell's going on.
We'll let you know once we know. But remember, you can hit us up on the hotline, and the hotline is Twitter.
Yes.
You can @Sponge SPUNJ or @MachineGG. Yeah, that's our handles. We're also reading Twitch chat right now, and yeah, that's right. We definitely see you, Ranger CS2. You didn't see it. Can we clip it? Why weren't you watching? now they're reacting to the Milky's bits.
Yeah, that whole thing.
Yeah.
Someone said that for some reason.
I don't know why someone said
Why
that.
would anyone say that? That would be weird. Anyway.
Strange. So where did we land yesterday?
Yesterday? What do you mean about yesterday?
I just read some more comments which were funny. With the map anagram.
Mapanagram.
Oh,
the mapanagram.
You happy with Tan Made?
Tan Made is pretty good because I can visualize what a Tan Made is, as opposed to like it just bit. Why, Dad? Why are you making it seem like I made it weird? But like it's just I can't forget it. You know, I'm like, okay, yeah. It's a Tan Made.
There are two words that definitely stick out.
I understand. This is a maid that has been in the sun.
Okay, so Train, Ancient, Nuke, Mirage, Anubis, Inferno, Dust2. Tan Made.
Trained Anubis. What's the N?
Nuke.
I had it. Give me a second. Mirage, Anubis, Inferno, and D. We all know what the D map is.
Dust2.
Well, if you give me a second. My brain doesn't work like yours does, okay? It just spurts nonsense out without any proofreading. That's kind of what I do.
Just a ridiculous rate.
Yeah.
Okay.
Professional yapper. I tell you what, they don't look like they're going to be professional gaming anytime soon. Headsets are off. Slacks has gone for both arms just by his side like a schoolboy waiting to be excused.
He's so disappointed.
He's just like waiting for his dinner or something.
He's so disappointed with how that unfolded. VP are like, let's get back into it, boys, let's go. And they don't realize it ain't going anywhere.
So yeah, I have a question for the people at home. What was the last thing that made you laugh? Let us know. Was it something that happened in your life? Did a friend say something? Anything you want to share with the class? When was the last time you had a proper chuckle? You know, one of those kind of belly chuckles. A little less, more than an exhale through the nose. Maybe even some tears. When was the last time you really cackled, Chad Sponge Birchall?
Ooh.
You had a guffaw, a good solid chuckle.
I couldn't place my
Me
finger
neither.
on
I'm
that.
trying to find mine.
I've been laughing at Rush a lot lately.
Oh, good.
He's a bit of an idiot, so lots to laugh
Makes you
about.
laugh?
Yeah.
That's nice.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe when I was back in Australia not long ago.
Good.
Not in Melbourne, but in Perth.
In Perth?
Potentially. If not, it would have been in a green room or something.
Yes.
Maybe the ridiculous nature of life.
That will usually get
Should
me.
chuckle in the face of it for sure.
Oh, poor Slags.
Let's look at the gear, shall we? That's a Logitech.
That is
With an artesian pad.
It looked like one.
What are you rocking here, Mr. Electronic?
I don't recognize the pad.
Is that what mouse is that?
That's a Zoe.
Is it? Okay, yeah, so the matte shine.
Mm-hmm.
That's a SteelSeries pad there with a G Pro.
G Pro.
And there's a
Still
pink G Pro down the end with another SteelSeries. So is it, are they just QCKs, like pluses,
Probably
or are
heavies.
they heavies?
I don't know. I think heavy is more popular.
Well,
just because that's
heavy
stopping
milkers for ICs.
You're making it worse now. You're making it worse. As far as pads go, it looks like Slex has got a new box fresh.
Satin?
Is it a Satin or an Artisan? I don't know.
It's a Satin. I bought J-Raz one of them.
Okay.
The red one anyway.
I'm using a red Artisan pad as my Magic the Gathering playmat.
What?
Yeah, because I've got too many. I don't use
Too many Artisan pads?
Yeah, so now I've got like the coolest playmat in all of Magic. Like all these nerds with like, oh yeah, mine's got like Frodo Baggins on it. No, mine is an Artisan Japan brick. I'm like a hipster as far as playmats go.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, you are. You're playing outside the box.
That's right. You know, everyone's got a rectangle. I'm rocking a square.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah.
Electronic looks unimpressed, but I don't remember the last time he ever looked impressed.
I could make another silly joke, but I don't think I will. I don't think I will. Not this time. Not this time. But you can imagine what I was going to say.
Let the mind wander,
yeah,
everybody.
Exactly.
Let the mind wander.
You can imagine what I could have said. So I wonder what the ruling is here. Looks like we're getting some headsets back on.
We'd have to replay the round, wouldn't we?
I would like to think so, but I don't know.
Well, I guess it's a mystery that we'll find out together.
Yeah.
When we get back in the game.
I'm just going to check the mailbag.
What is Twitter?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Just seeing if anyone... Oh, how about a good green room story? Josh Nissan.
Well, obviously, Josh, as we all know, green room stories It's a good green room story.
A good, appropriate green room story. Oh, there's so many. I just got to find one.
Yeah, they're all really good.
Oh, how about... So, we invented a game.
Well, this is not really in the green room, is it?
In Malta. There was a game created.
Malta.
Yeah, so it all started when, after a Pro League day in Malta,
Okay.
Henry and I were playing catch with a tennis ball. And
Okay, which is, it's a good thing to do for hand-eye coordination.
Having a good time. And then the challenge became, okay, what if I bounce it off of this small square table?
Okay,
and so like that,
so ricochet.
It's, yeah, exactly. So like, you know, then you take a step back after each successful throw of a bounce off the table.
Okay, so you're extending the distance and thus difficulty.
Yeah,
okay.
Precisely. Yep. And we got to a point where we're on either end of the room throwing, and then obviously Henry's a bit of a knobhead, so he tries to throw it as hard as he can, obviously, because I wasn't. It became like a challenge of can you catch it? If it bounces off the table, doesn't matter how hard you threw it.
Element now where you're like a wicket keeper.
If it bounces, if it hit the table, you have to catch. If you don't, you lose.
For our Americans watching, a catcher in baseball.
Yes, is that what you call them? Catcher. Of course you do. We are replaying the round. We've heard confirmation just in our ears now, so the round will be replayed. If you have just tuned in the meantime, we're not just yapping for no reason. We do that, but this time there was a technical hitch. Technical hitch. That's what you call it.
A doohickey.
That's what I wanted to say.
Yeah. I think that's an official enough term.
Yeah. Okay, good.
Okay, well, we're going to start again from 3-3. Here's the map. Now, obviously, if you head up north, that's where you're going to be finding the Tier 3 loot. You can get your vests, obviously your LARs, AWMs are in there. So yeah,
Deep
look,
donut smoke.
DMR, if I can get my hands on one, shooting that bloody 308. But a strategy change coming out of the M80 lads. You essentially want to avoid this icy AWP. Everything else is fair game.
Oh, they didn't put... Oh, sorry. Can I try and do your job for a second?
Yeah.
They didn't push to clear lane. They're just gambling wholeheartedly that it's A without any info about what's behind B.
They did sell a fake smoke.
Right, and then they go again. But now there's 4 CTs here. This feels like it hasn't got the reaction they were hoping for. There's a whole team here. There's a whole team.
That's the A defender, though.
Yeah, okay, so you're going to commit. So much more than they bargained for on the smokes. Boom! Oh, swinging out with his flammers. Oof. Only one from Flit. It's worked out. Yeah, Rek has done very well. Oh, I see Electronics positions now noted as they take a frag each. Awkward. Very awkward. A 45-second round to close. Rek plants. Take holds. Trying to provide some covering fire. That HE probably burning a hole in his pocket. Throws it out for good damage. Very good damage.
Rek could be on for the A, so they saving. They are. Yep. Wow, okay. Great round from Rek. Really good awareness of the constant pushes through the smokes there. And that's going to be M80 winning the round, which is probably what they should have done before they crashed. Yeah, someone mentioned that damage was already done. I think when you have 4 players drop out randomly in a round where you got the opening kill, I think you're going to be replaying that one. At least in my opinion, that should probably be the play.
It's a bit different than one PC crashing or something.
Exactly. Right, like one guy getting crashed out early or something. It's 4 players being dropped from the server. I think you should replay in that sense. So
yeah, I'd be disappointed if I'm VP there. Felt like I took an appropriate and correct gamble. Flammer's not getting anything is probably where things start to fall apart.
Yeah, it's fortunate that they held on, and then IC and Electronic went, well, we just made it a 2v2. We're still not going to go for it. Usually when that happens, you get lulled into it. You're like, oh, yeah, we can do it. We can do it. But no, you didn't. And we will see them into...
Ooh, we're going mid.
Just these saves. So where's IC? That's the name of the round.
Oh, he still gets his despite the flashbang. Nice little reaction speed test from the IC orb. Donut smoked.
Yeah, it's going to be difficult. Like, even though you only have a couple of pistols now, you don't want to walk into the AWP again. And IC staying active, rotating around to red. Will Rek hear the steps?
Did you hear that? No, he'd have kept walking, I think, if he had. Well, little does he know that it's not guarded at all. Gosh, constant just 4-man stacks here. I mean, even more sense now with just the IC orb being the hero.
That's big info.
Bang. Oh, Slacks wins it out. Good awareness. So many bodies.
He's seen three. He's seen
That's
three.
info. That's info.
He saw three.
A-main's pushing. A-main is pushing. You've got a flank on B. He's not even going B. He's gone CT. Oh, if they try and bring the bomb back. They are. Oh, God. Okay, Elbow. Elbow gets the kill. Fame now has the cutoff of that bomb. Has to walk.
This is the fight here. Sin wins this. There's an open door. Now we can run in towards A. Rek has the rotation. Electronic not ready. 2v2.
Okay, okay. So now Rek can completely cut off that rotation. He's going to concede the fight. Instead, it's a double AWP, likely going to be saved. You're not retaking with both of the AWPs. You'll take it. It's a pretty good outcome from an eco. It's saving, like, what, 9 grand's worth of gear?
I just don't want to run double AWPs, though. So Flamus is going to go, and I think Flit's going to save.
Okay.
If Flamus gets a kill, Flit will come and help. But look at this. Tucked up in Donut so deep, you're not going to be able to clear them out of this.
Should be no way to win this one. Flamus 2 bullets, but on the bolt, he's not going to be able to get a second chance to shoot.
And look how deep he is.
Yeah,
I think maybe he's hoping there's another gun available, which there should be, right? Over towards T-spawn. Should be able to get...
Exits?
Yeah, damage would be not. Oh, I guess the radius of the bomb.
It's a huge
so
bomb.
Flit knowing he has to get out of there on that timing. But yeah, Flamus does end up holding on to the AWP. So that's curious.
Oh, there we go. Found an AK.
Thank God.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you don't double AWP. I don't think so. It's really... It's not that you can't pull it off. I just don't think it's viable, especially if teams are using a lot of utility.
I mean, yeah. But especially at this level, like, teams can exec a site as soon as they know. Not easy to really take the 2 orbs.
Yeah, so at that, Slack sees the guy's back who is close to the top of the ramp and 2 players at the pillar.
Yeah.
So he gets so much information in that situation.
Let's find out what happens in round 9.
All right, well, the guns are out at least. Very early mid-control from Lakes. That's a lot of extra pressure applied to the VP defense. AWP. Okay, are they going to use that smoke to try and help fight middle? Or are they just delaying? I feel like you'd want to play info off of the way that Electronic's thrown that. B still feels very susceptible. And look at this. The Lake already parked so deep.
Excuse me, sir. Imagine the Electronic dies just getting blocked by IC. That's how you get him tilted. That's how you get him nice and mad.
So committed to Cave, though, aren't they?
Yeah, I guess retake B.
They're going to get action.
But holding Cave. Big action coming their way. Electronic hears this. Slacks is holding. Just looked away. Just looked away. Opening kill VP. That's an important duel for Lake to take. Catches the one on the rotate. Held by a rather vicious-looking Flit. Oh, hot now. Turns him, and now one's still not clearing Electronic. They thought he would have moved on.
Clear.
Be open. Tucking his Lake. Oh! Gets away with a lot there. Swish hits his shots again.
It felt like there was a lot of angles that Lake could have parked up on that run that would have been very powerful for him.
Yeah.
So the fact that he is running away is curious. I guess doesn't want to get traded.
Trying to play his life, but at that point he was just so exposed.
Okay, M80, 6 rounds now. So that patch in the beginning, I think after Def took the timeout, likely saying something like, boys, we're better than them. We're getting these opening picks. We're just fumbling the finish. They've tightened it up. They're playing more together, and they're able to win these rounds easily. Virtus.pro, I know they had a couple of saves in there. The economy's been against them. That was just a rifle round that looked pretty damn easy again. So this is also showing that I just don't love the way that VP approached this map. I don't think there's enough control being fought for early. But you never know. There's still time to turn things around. They're going to take their first tactical timeout. New coach, Finn. I think they've had about 3 coaches in the last 6 months.
Trying to fill that void.
Yeah, which is not the problem. But we'll see what Finn's able to offer. And another opportunity for Def to get involved in the conversation. So potentially going through some of the rounds that they've just called. What variations can we bring in? A lot to say.
Bro, if I was called Rory Jackson, I'd just be talking about myself in the third person all the time. Does Rory Jackson like this? Rory Jackson does! You know, like in an American accent. I think that's it. Rory Jackson's got to go poo-poo.
wow.
If he speaks like that.
Yeah, it did take a change.
It did.
Yeah,
you know.
it's like him and Milky go to him and Icy go to the same school.
All right, I think we're about to see VP close it up nice and even. 6-6 half. Call it now. Call it now. It starts with Fame's MP9, perhaps, as he's pushing mid early.
Perhaps.
Perhaps, mayhaps. They're going for a full A with a little B fakeroo. He's thrown a bit of util B.
Isn't there a song that goes like, perhaps, perhaps, perhaps?
Ooh. Where's that smoke going? That's a nice little lineup. Ooh. Deep donut. Done. Lake in. Two players on site. This is a better setup this time. Delay and the incendiary.
Only for a moment. Do you replenish smokes?
Oh, at this point, you're going to have to push through it. SMG should have fun. Lots of fun for Fame. I see there, put the cherry on top. Flex claws one back. Bombs lost. Spam through the smoke connects.
Felt unnecessary.
It did. What, pushing through the smoke?
Yeah, like what's the rush? Like there was still plenty of time on the clock before you committed to that play. And I understand that they didn't get what they were looking for, but at the same time, you really want to give yourself the best opportunity when you're in the driver's seat. And right there, that felt desperate, right? But hey, you know, sometimes they have to be. How many rounds can we get before half-time, M80? That's the question. As a struggle to get in position. There we go. I'm happy now.
Happy with that?
Yeah, I'm happy now.
That does look comfortable.
Okay. Well, life back in VP. 6-6 available. Now they're fighting for the mid control. It will be taken regardless. M80 get what they were looking for. Sin Heaven. Lake on the lower deck, ready to come out middle. A main aggression again from Fame. Gives them a bit more to work with, VP. 3 players over towards B. There is always a timing gap available to Red, so they're just going to call the bluff on that as the jump spot now starts to come in from Flit. Also allows him to have an earlier rotation over towards the B bomb site. Bomb now outside the doors. This execute is going to be light on. You haven't been threatening, right? You've allowed VP at this point to hold on to 3 smokes, an incendiary, and 2 HEs. So VP are in a really good spot to block you late. Here comes some util. And they've just blocked cave. They're channeling you up ramp. These flashes better be damn good.
Timing is everything on them. Icy gets flashed off of the line. Another one required. He taps it. Misses his shot. Okay, well, now Sin's opened up the site. 2 down on B. It's just electronic in the cave. He does go down after a trade. And the job is theirs. 7th for M80.
Okay, well. Felt like that was the only option available, really, was to them to come up B ramp in that situation. But VP unable to hold them at the door. Great little work there from Sin. Get up to 9 kills, the German in-game leader. Lake not needing to go 2 bananas just yet. 6 kills for the Space Taker as, okay. Swish turns the wrong way, but still gets the better of the Flit man. It's going to be the final round of the first half of play on M80's map choice. Where do you reckon he's taking the ring? To Mordor?
Most likely, yeah. Or Isengard first.
Especially could be one of the hobbits. I don't mean in stature, I just mean more in like demeanor.
Yeah.
You know, things are desperate when you start 4 mid.
Yeah, I mean, you're going to call lane clear in a second, which is exciting. But they already will have A.
Yeah, and...
Lane's clear?
Not only
Lane's
out
clear,
of
guys.
position.
Oh, they're A. I hear them A.
Yeah. Do we have a kit? No.
Last round, so I guess we can go.
We have to give it a go, I suppose. Oh, wait, they've still got 2 Molotovs left.
Ah.
Well, at least we tried.
Wait, hang on. If Rek gets nothing.
Yeah, nothing.
Yeah. Late goes down. Slacks gets a trade.
There's one of the mollies.
That's a nice use of the molly as well. That buys you time. You need to win this fight on CT next. Flit versus that player on side. Electronic leaping out. Goes down. Sin. Good tracking. So an 8-4 half. It's their pick for a reason. M80, a T-side they can be proud of.
Okay, yeah. I think after a little moment of sketchiness earlier, timeout was taken, conversation was had, and then into the winning ways. That's how that felt like it should have always gone, because M80 fumbled 2 back-to-back rounds early on in the piece. Then we had a bit of a technical doohickey, which was resolved relatively quickly. And now they find themselves sitting pretty on the perch. It's going to be 5 rounds necessary to pick up their map choice, and then we move over to Mirage, which is going to be VP's pick and territory. Coming up after this one, we get GamerLegion versus FURIA, which I think will be an interesting matchup. We get a freak show of FURIA in the server with Yakinda and Molodoi, hometown hero.
True.
Joining the Brazilians, who did actually take a map yesterday versus the Mongols. So I think that's not a bad shake of the stick for a team that's just turned international. Fallen now be a rifling in-game leader, giving the AWP over to one of the imports. But let's get this second half underway, shall we? This is now going to be the defense of M80 versus the attack of Virtus.pro. And as mentioned a little bit earlier, VP, not that long ago, had a bit of a off-meta approach to their T side once the rifles come out. So we'll keep tabs on that, see if the game has evolved. That's a nice shot from Sid. A couple of impactful rounds from him as a raw let out. And here we go, here we go. Dual Berettas.
Okay. Take one pair of them towards that ramp. Fast about this. Electronic, he's already taken a couple of heads, and oh my god, the flurry of frags puts them into the B site without any resistance. 3 players down to the ramp aggress.
Everybody died to that.
Yeah.
How's that happened?
Yeah, I don't know how it was nothing. No trade.
Like nothing at all. Damage-wise, we're talking 30 damage.
XD.
That's not on.
Oof. Yeah, can't catch a break.
Jeez, okay. Well,
you could bring your Kevlar through. Isn't that nice?
that is nice. Do you think he will?
No.
They're exiting ramp, so does he swing? There's 1 cave fight available.
Look how patient Icy's being. Really waited.
Okay. Get out of there.
Run.
Bomb goes off. So now Lake can buy... Well, he could have bought it anyway. He can buy a FAMAS.
Woo.
So FAMAS is pretty good. I'll give him that.
Yep.
FAMAS is better than nothing. FAMAS armor is better than that. So.
Yeah. See what he can get done with it. VP, a convincing pistol. So from an 8-4 half, it felt like it was a very important pistol for VP to remain competitive in this one. Electronic straight on the mic. Looks like he's barking orders at Flammus in particular, so we'll see what their space take does into this first gunny. Well, gunny, what am I saying? Excuse me. Force buy here from M80. Anti-force from VP.
Oh, that's a big nade.
That is a lot of damage onto Rek. It's not going to deter him from some aggressions towards the elbow, though. 5-7, good at the range.
Once that starts to fade, he's probably going to have to back off. But VP, very passive stance. Outside B doors, not fighting for lane control. Nobody through middle. So against the pistols and SMGs, a little bit more understandable. But that time will change. As the smokes start to fade, there is going to be another smoke deploy available for that as Swisher. Right now, he finds himself in transition between the sites. Electronic with an easy lane smoke to help retake control. But it's A. That's where the problem, that's where the puzzle is being solved for VP. Contacting out with the bomb, they have an awful lot of room. Slacks might get a bit of a jump shock if he decides to return.
Ooh, I kind of like that. Yeah, looking like you're doing late lane. And then suddenly, it's A.
You have to save. You can't go for this now. And definitely. Maybe if they were all A main, you could have got in with the timing, but you would have had an idea something was over towards B because of that smoke, so Electronic might rip a bit away. Oh, he's tucked his head, he's not going to get cleared, and popping them like watermelons. The watermelons pop?
Yeah, I guess if you shoot them.
Or crush them with your thighs.
Yeah, oh my goodness, we need to be bonked today. Maybe that's why I'm not getting bonked enough, actually.
Wait.
Swisher and Slacks are alive. Were alive. Thank you for coming to PGL Astana Day 2.
Okay, well, no, this is very flat force. You don't even fight for the round and you lose everything.
The worst of both worlds.
Yeah, that is miserable.
Who sings the best of both worlds? It's the best of both worlds.
Is it Miley?
It's Miley.
Is it?
Or Hannah, whichever identity she was under at the time.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Industry plant.
So, the opposite of best of both worlds, yeah. That was Siley Myrus.
Siley Myrus.
Wrote that one.
The industry plant.
Yeah. What was she, like a fern? Quite hardy. Thank you. Thank you. Try the video.
Oh, dear. Come on, Electronic. Get yours, man. Oh, you got 12. Well, you get a few more. Why not?
Pew, 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 pew. Yes. Yes.
Oh, okay.
Now Electronic wants to farm some Eeks, so he's going to really take his time with this one. His teammates are winning the round. He's going to try and get as many as he can with his SMG, which is going to be at least...
Here we go.
2.
Yes.
Woo!
Clothesline.
Woo! Oh, get on reload, get on reload! Oh, he gets another up. Okay. You'd love an extra kill or two, wouldn't you, if you're VP? But you don't want to lose anything extra.
3 out of 5.
This is a bit of an overcommitment, you could say. They're going to push on you on that.
Oh, he's got both.
Yeah?
Yeah. Well, he's got what? A wallbang Mac 10 kill.
Never see that before.
That's that every day of the week.
Bang.
Well, some decent damage, but you know, there are a lot of cash monies available for the upgrades. Does Icy get into the AWP? That's the biggest question on my lips. And let's find out. Icy, does he get his prized possession? Does he pick his poison?
Haven't heard anything from Lake today. Hasn't been like on his usual antics.
He's been quiet in the frag department.
That'll
too,
explain
so,
it. Yeah,
that does. Okay, AWPT side. Slack's the same on the CT. 6 kills for Slack's the German sniper. 4-man B start. They've actually braved the door of smoke. So Flammus is through. This could be direct. I think they want to get Icy up on the box to post up on that long line. If he rattles off a shot, his presence will be noted. Evacuating B almost completely. They've just left Swisher here having to worry about cave and ramp as they're going to try and clamp down on mid for info. Oh, dear.
Could have been smoked. Isn't smoked.
But the power of re-aggression.
They take that control. And they get their kill. Flick goes down an elbow. Bomb's still outside those B doors. And now they can retool, re-aggress B. There's going to be a 4-man stack. I like how dynamic they're being. Staying active, just conceding that mid-gap. Look at that, yeah. In they go. EP for the plant on B. Doesn't look like they're going to be able to disrupt it. Can they break the smoke? No.
Boosting.
Boosting, no.
Cheeky. Gets them nothing. Now the post plan. Nate softens up Icy.
Hey.
Bowled over, son.
Okay, so now you've got a 2-man advantage. Has there been anything to indicate VP can actually hold this post plant? 2-man a discrepancy. Smoke on the ramp, fight's coming his way. Lexi's ready, but it's Electronic that strikes first. Flammus 1, Electronic keeps it interesting. 1v2 for him, makes it a 1v1. This 1v3 goes south. Slack's in trouble now. Up to him, Orp on his back, swaps to the sidearm. Electronic's got time on his side, no kit for Slacks. He's done enough. It's his round now, VP take it. And he nearly takes the Orp on the way out.
Damn, run, Slacks that bomb. It's a big radius. You want to get hell out of dodge, and he will do. Bomb goes off. Round secured. We've tied things up 8-8, and that's happened quick, smart.
Damn, 3v5 on that retake. Electronic goes 1v3. His teammates getting enough info, but he does a lot with a little.
Do they take a timeout and Def says something a little bit passive-aggressively? I don't think it's passive-aggressive. No. I think he's just stern. Stern's the word I was looking for. Not Howard.
No, just stern.
Just stern. And if he comes in now, you know, gives them a little bit of a talking to. Make sure that they screw their heads back on tight, because right now VP are surging late. Now it is going to be just a partial buy. Likes to save DWP out towards the cutout. In down, in trouble. Flash through, finds the first split.
Ooh.
Traded by
wait, hang on. They're not going to clear Lake. Maybe they don't clear Lake.
Yeah, but okay. I see what you're saying.
See what I'm saying?
Is he on the cusp of the smoke? Is he?
Yeah, he doesn't have vision right now. Especially even getting Electronic now. Maybe they start walking out mid. We're a little lazy. A Molotov would be the end of Lake, but
yeah, but you're right.
you've killed him already.
You wouldn't re-clear.
No.
Or at least you shouldn't re-clear.
Fame definitely acting like there's no one home. Ooh, I'm intrigued. Does he get anything? I think he's going to get one. Oh,
Shadow almost baited him in there.
Yeah, they are going to accelerate into A. They can save this.
Molly, Swisher can't help.
Yeah, no, and Temple Molly, they can plant. They can plant. Amos has done that. He's going to play for the round now. Icy, you need one here just to set your team up. Minimum. And he can't get his.
Flamus can still win it.
He can. Look at the health. Oh, it's stressful for M80. Okay, how do you play this? How do you play this? You run at him. You run at him with everything you've got. High pressure already. And he's isolating Jules, but Red gets his. Big round for M80 to turn around. VP let down.
Damn, okay. Look, the Lake thing, the Lake kill, still sketchy after that with the number advantage just because of the type of pistols and the utility usage, right? The Mollies, they hear the singe of Wreck over towards that of Temple. They think he might swing into it to try and deny the plant because in that moment, you know that it's a 1v whatever, right? There's one guy planting, there's one guy who's meant to be covering, and can he cover everything? Well, yes, he can. That util usage was huge as we do catch the Swish kill in the replay. So just on the precipice of that smoke taking down Electronic, it gave it a good go, but this is going to be a bit of a resuscitator. First round of the half now for M80, and it's coming through with a brittle bite.
Yeah, now you've actually got everything you want.
Yeah, but they didn't win the first gun round.
What happens with this? You boom. Oh. Triple nade?
Yeah, okay, so trying to get that time on Electronic scale.
Not far off.
No, not far off at all. Late middle, going to walk 3 out. Ollie for cave. Change of util. Still, VP get mid-control.
Okay. Making no secret that they're fighting for red here. Pulls Wreck away. And Slacks, actually.
Slacks overcommitting. Oof.
Gets away with it. Oh, Slacks. Very nice little sequence. Gets 2. Job done. Round 1. Bomb delivered to the front door of the CTs in mid.
Yeah, I think what was interesting in this round was the lack of investment from Electronic, right? Look at how much cash he has remaining.
Yeah.
So he could have dropped because 2 of the players had Tech 9s, right? So drops were available.
So does this mean Flamus, because he's got just a Tech 9, either has to find a gun or die?
Well, he should, yeah. Whereas Electronic can save, but Flamus should definitely try and get into a fight. And he should get something delivered up to him. I don't think just holding onto like the loss bonuses towards the bottom of the barrel, so they probably think it's better than nothing. And apparently nothing is what he'd be carrying through. So Electronic isn't going to get any loss bonus, and he's also going to be $50 short of dropping an AWP. So it's interesting that he didn't drop.
It is.
But he can drop an AK now, so they could have 2 AKs. And then it would be pistols again, or everybody saves, they run his hero AK now, and he drops Icy and AWP in the next round. But nice little double there from Slacks. Keep calling him Little.
Lil.
Like,
let's go, boys. No, that wasn't very good. The high five, I mean.
10-8. Second tactical timeout from VP. And Finn is in it to win it.
Does Rory Jackson have an idea? Yes, Rory Jackson does.
I would love it if you did coach impressions every time there was a tac timeout.
Yeah, but some coaches are easier than others. You know, your Taz's of the world, your Rory Jacksons. I don't know what Rugger does. You know, I couldn't give you a Rugger impression.
It's really unfortunate for Rugger because in OG did nothing. And I could go, okay, well, he didn't have the best players. Now you got the best, quote-unquote, Danish players, and you're still doing nothing. It's like, it's pretty condemning.
Yeah, that's tough. Well, they did end up buying.
And you can only measure a coach by the results.
Unfortunately, that's true. You don't know anything else. You're not a part of the team.
And they keep all of their chips so close to their chest.
Yeah, that's the expression goes. That's right. Keep all their chips really close.
Yeah, like the processors are, you know, it's the the patents are worth a lot these days.
Yeah, I'm with you.
There you go.
There you go.
The Polish team.
Hey, oh, there you go. He takes down Flammer, isolated from the rest.
Lake's stealing kills now.
Yeah, of course he is.
Oh.
Oh, sheesh. Now they're going to push through.
Come on.
Yeah. Delicious, tasty morsel for Lake. 4 kills. Baited in perfectly by his teammate as well.
Both teams have had the, let's just go through the A main smoke.
Lake got the first kill. You killed Rek. You know he was around.
Exactly, right?
Oh, yeah. Nameplating.
Like literally exactly, Mr. Richardson. And there's a minute and 10 seconds.
That person that got the first kill was on the other side of that smoke we just walked through.
What do you think?
What's he doing there?
What do you think's going to happen?
Oh.
And now they have, what?
It's another one of these. They call it. We can call it the VP when you force and you have like 2 Tech 9s and 2 rifles. That's the VP.
Very problem, they're called.
Yeah, very problem. I think if Jane was doing a call-in, he'd say this very problem. This very problem. this pattern of buy, very problem.
this man.
This pattern of buy, very problem, man.
Da.
Yet.
Horas.
Давай.
Braten.
Well. What can you do?
Well.
Tell you what you can. Actually, I've got it. No, I've got it, Chad. Yep. I've been to the future.
Yeah, give it to us.
Wait,
you've been to the future?
Yeah. And I've seen that if you plant B, M80 fumbled a retake.
Okay, here we go.
That's right. Here we go. Long smoke. Swisher, he's going to tag one on the cross. He's not going to get a clean kill.
Full retake?
Full retake. The fullest of retakes.
What the bloody hell's happening, Dan?
You could even molly default.
It's late. Bomb's down.
A bit late, yeah. How do you fumble this?
Oh, no. Do they really? Surely not.
I know.
Alex.
Yeah.
What? It can't go down like this.
So how do you get back in? How do you solve a problem like the B site? And they're off.
Oh, no.
Yeah, you see, this is what happens when you go to the future. Icy down, hang on, can get on and fuse. No, he can't, told a lie. Slacks is last, he's not going to win. And we've got ourselves a VP round. That's why you do the VP buy. Just when you think they're out, they pull themselves back in. Rory Jackson thinks you fucked up.
I can't believe they lost that round.
Rory Jackson is not happy.
Why did we just play like we... man.
Oopsie doopsie.
Where'd their balls go? Where'd their cojones go?
They just left him at home.
It got cold in the server.
Oh, yeah. Well, they are back in now, VP, actually. That's kind of saved their game. I don't really know how it went so wrong. Why are we playing retake in a 5v5?
Exactly, and you know that you have a weapon advantage.
But also, you're scared of dying to like a Tech 9 alone.
Yeah, but doesn't mean play like bitches all over the map.
So if I'm solo B in that scenario...
They literally had no control of anything.
Where did I need to be?
It's just like Inferno, Alex. If you don't have banana, you better have brackets. If you don't have brackets, you better have banana. If you don't have either, you better have device in the site with an AWP.
That's a good one, actually. That's nice. Oh, okay. Lake gets flashed off. Pressure into middle. Waiting for his spam to conclude, and now they start walking out. Who's in the donut? Is that going to be Slacks' AWP? Smoked off. Actually just wreck.
Yeah, and it's noisy across to red. Heard, though. Definitely heard by Lake.
Yeah, gets himself across, hoping for a deep clear. He has got a smoke grenade, hasn't chosen to deploy it.
They're holding onto their util for a while, aren't they? They're understanding the tempo which VP is coming so they can block, but they're pushing. Guys, so many nades.
Pop. Who's the flash?
Okay, well, is there another? No, Swisher
Nice.
just goes dry in the second attempt.
It's quiet, boys.
Now
It's
start
quiet.
using your util. Block across the map.
They blocked Donut. They just blocked Donut.
Lake has one.
No, they didn't. It's actually fading.
Good fight from Slacks again.
Yeah,
okay, Rek needs help, and he needs it now.
He's begging for it. Anyone? He still gets his. Gets his both. Double kill from Rek. M80 have stabilized immediately after a failed retake.
Oh, and 5 alive. It's like, okay, we actually didn't just sit back and give them the entire map. Great work. Good rounds.
Wait. Good round.
I forgot. Honestly, I forgot what this one did.
That's okay, but now we remember that it's the squeaky wheel. I love Power of Friendship. I think that might be the strongest one.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's strong.
It's the power of anything, really.
Power of anything.
Yeah, it's the power of Rory Jackson.
That was off the back of a Rory Jackson timeout as well. Rory Jackson's happy with that one. Is Rory Jackson disappointed that you lost that round? Yes, Rory Jackson is. VP, however, going to be more disappointed if they lose this map.
Shot. Bang.
Get screwed.
He's had some nice shots. Slacks has been very good as well at coming back and clearing red in a couple of pockets of rounds. So good work from him. And Rek catches them just coming out of the smoke desperately as VP. Find themselves 1 round away. And it's going to be another one of these VP
it's a VP buy.
Well, yeah, but this is the last round, right?
Yeah.
They don't have the money.
Yeah.
They don't have the money.
Rek's out there.
So how funny is things going to get?
He's decided against playing forward A main. Looking out mid, contact, no one home, just a jump spot from Lake. Up, got ya. He wanted to be seen.
As we all do in life.
We all do, in some way, shape or
Want to be
form.
valued, loved, noticed, nurtured.
That's about it, really. Fed.
Human connection.
Yeah.
That's what life's all about.
It's a crucial component. Otherwise, we start hitting faces on rocks. Okay. Pushing Swish. Turns those flashes. Oh, he should have a lot. Oh, he's being held. He may overlook electronic here.
Not anymore.
Okay. It's here as well. Cave side. Nice from Flip. Big round. Oh, but Lake turns it on. Still alive, spamming away, needs another, controls the spray. Lake steps up and delivers a map for his boys. A massive quad kill to finish. Just when Flit starts heating up, Lake extinguishes VP on M80's pick.
Forget I got Michigan. 10 a.m. to then monitor my whoop to see what percentage recovery I didn't get. So.
Yeah, and for me, it was playing Magic the Gathering until 10:30 p.m. and then going to bed. So, you know, that's a big Saturday night for me.
Yeah, we're really out here partying hard.
Yeah, had a chamomile tea and everything.
But let us know, what is the name of the club or bar that you and the young people go to in your area? Let us know on the hotline as we're live with the pistol round.
Gonna be a good one, I can feel it.
Well, there is a player over towards Ticket, and his name is Sin. He has a smoke and a kit, and he needs to delay this A-side attack.
He has to delay it, but ideally he doesn't die.
Wait a second, that's electronic.
It is electronic.
This is Inception right now.
Okay, I see.
He's taken over his body.
Yeah, so Sin.
There we go.
Wait, what's happening?
No,
now?
we're good now. We're fixed.
Everything's fine.
Yeah. He blocked him, CT.
Yeah, now I'm there now.
You with us?
Yep.
All right. Now they're retaking. This flank is what it's all about. Dude,
Ramp needs to
the
do
hanky
something.
flanky.
Huh? Ooh. Lake's not hit his shot just yet. Forces them forward into CT. Surging from jungle and flurry of exchanged bullets. The fake headshot damage inflicted.
Decoy, of course.
Yeah, utilizing the decoy and the defuse coming in. No one's stopping him. Sin just steals it away. Thank you very much. Kit well spent. Good taps from Fame. Keeps himself alive. Keeps his Kev. But it's M80's round.
Okay, well, I think you should drop an AK, Fame. Get that in someone's hands, maybe Flit right there. But yeah, you can see what Sin's gone for. The smoke to block, because standard protocol, if you do an A pistol, is to take over and swarm CT spawn with the Glocks here. It limited their options. The retake, they're able to thread the needle, and that's only really facilitated because of the Lake flank. So able to cause a bit of a distraction in the rear as, yeah, that's going to be electronic, the start of a meltdown once more. Remember, they've won 1 out of the last 6, or 3 out of the last 10.
Yeah, whichever way you frame, it's not good.
And they've lost to MIBR and FlyQuest.
Well, now you got the AK on Fame. He wants it for himself.
But he doesn't have head up.
He needs head armor against FAMASs and MP9s, M4s.
Most of us.
Not Fame. Gets his opening onto Sin. Kane and flashes for the fight on stairs. Lovely team play. Lovely work from VP. Fame, 5 frags deep. Lake could be traded as well. Gets spammed away. Doesn't go down. He's just on 13 points of health.
Forget about head armor. This guy brought his own brain into the game.
Oh, yeah.
To really put strain on the A defensive M80.
Oh.
This one's going to be a bit lady. The bomb's down. There's a kid in play, but there's no way in.
He's going to put them in the bin.
But Sin's already there.
And smoke on the bomb. Rek can defuse this, actually. Hang on. Hang on a second. If Rek can just get his ass on the bomb. If he could just get his ass on the bomb.
He was on it.
Where did he go?
He got off it.
Okay.
But he was on it.
He was, temporarily.
Temporarily.
And what do we know? Because Fame gets back-to-back triple kills with no helmet required.
Yeah, I can't believe that he didn't take anything to the head there. So that's a little bit unfortunate for M80. I thought that they would have had a fair shake of this, but Fame just demolishes them.
The chain flashes perfect when they Slacks didn't get any vision. Nice run from IC on the MP9.
Yeah, I guess Rek's thinking if I sit this, I'm just going to get spammed. But I feel if he sits it, then his teammates, I don't know, at the same time, they took fights as he tapped the defuse. So either way,
and now
1-1 start.
Yeah, you get to force back.
Yeah, the problem with forcing on Mirage, it's always middle, right? Like, we have to kind of give it up, but you want to delay as well. You don't want to allow these rifles to get the space, because as soon as they're able to walk up Cat and take Angels in towards B, it's very troublesome. So right now, we're going to have to see how they use this little bit of U2 on Lake. Molly short to help the progressions. Here he goes, electronic up. As soon as Vent is clear, he's in the clear, essentially.
This is the reaction Fame was waiting for. They all line up for him. Another triple kill. 369. Damn Fame's fine. Gonna win that round one more time. 3 on 2. Doesn't look like they're gonna be going for this. CT's just taking a consolation frag.
See if you can get that AK. I would.
Yeah.
Is he gonna? No, he's gonna back off. So is it gonna be about protecting Swishers? They do have an AK. Either way, 2-1 start for VP. Well handled. Beautiful triple.
Gain. Yeah, nothing better than that, like lining up as they push the smoke. So an efficient dispatch of the first 2 gets himself all 3. Well handled for the anti-force.
So I used to have one of the bars that I'd go to on a Wednesday night. It was called Bar 180.
Okay, sounds cool.
It was right near the beach in Hillary's Boat Harbour.
Did they have a 180-degree view?
No, they actually didn't have any view of the ocean.
Oh, 180. Maybe it's like a dark bar.
That's in Hillary's Boat Harbour. Maybe someone in chat is from
Shout out to Hillary
Australia.
one time. No?
I don't know.
Yeah. It was her harbour, though.
Now that you've mentioned it, you're right.
Yeah. Rory Jackson loves Hillary. Rory Jackson met her before.
Yeah.
Rory Jackson's thinking about taking a timeout.
Maybe next round for Rory Jackson.
Yeah, okay. Ooh, Chad doing a little bit of DJ in there, just scratching it off the vinyl.
Sorry.
Eco. Not really. He's got that same AK and an MP9.
Yeah, so right now Swisher needs to inject himself into this, insert himself.
Yes, yes.
Insert himself into this fight. If he was injecting himself into this fight, maybe VP have a problem.
Yeah, I'll get the Narcan out.
There's a bit of a opportunity for Flamish just to keep walking on B because he's taking no point of contact. Always scary when you're walking B apartments. You have to worry about a player like popping out van on the timing, and then if you jump out the window, they could be below you. But we're going to have a collapse on mid. Flash and fight from Lake. Everyone hit a biff. Oh.
Ooh, flashes to delay them. Electronics
jumped out.
Flags,
yeah. And they're away.
Yeah, well played.
Yeah, that was disjointed.
They're in B.
So call this one Jova.
It ain't Jova till it's Jova, but it is Jova now. There's Rory Jackson.
Oh, or is it?
Yeah, really good work from Swish. Needed output.
Tap, tap, tap it in.
I mean, Rek, yeah, unfortunately gets Molotov'd into the corner.
I've always kind of looked at Swisher as the Adam Sandler of Counter-Strike in a way.
In a way. Yeah, like when he arrived, things just click.
People do say he's the big daddy on the server.
And, you know, sometimes he's sad, Gilmore. Sometimes he's happy. Gilmore. Crowbar situation.
Well, they call him Mr. Deeds over there in that M80 jersey.
How many more movies can we make?
What's the one with the remote?
Click. That was I did that.
So. I was thinking a Switch.
Would you know? Switch? I think Adam Sandler would have done a good Bruce Almighty. No, he wouldn't. I changed my mind.
I don't know. I think Jim Carrey does faces and voices
built
so well.
for Jim Carrey, actually, yeah.
He's obviously very typecast. Flit. So just forward for a B fight. Is the Slacks AWP in the mix of this CT buy?
Some B pressure and a fake runaway.
Yeah, and it forced out a smoke. It's also forced both players to worry about B apartments as opposed to short.
True.
And right now you already have Fame window, essentially. So
is this not just begging you for a B fake, or are you going to just park that ladder player? Yeah, okay. You're just going to have a late little piece.
Where are they going to finish? If they go back to A, there's currently a ramp present on a jiggle right now with a smoke from Sin, I believe. So they could get blocked. They have a lot of utility, though, to finish. So Electronic Park towards the island box in middle. Fame to activate late through underpass. So they could go either on the first timing, they go contact, or they have this A attack, throw the U to it, and then hopefully manifest the gap. That's what we're looking for here.
Yeah, so much uncertainty. You can see that jiggle smoke defense from ramp is giving more security to the AWPer. The question is who moves first. 35 seconds in, block. Important play so far. HE looks like it's destined for damage. Good chunk onto Flamus.
Wasted incendiary there. That could have been worth some time, just thrown in for no reason.
Palace or ramp would work. Now here comes the pressure from Fame. Sin has vision on ramp, still nothing there. Fame pushing through the smoke. This is the fight. Oh, covered by Lake. Awkward for VP now.
Save.
Very awkward.
Save.
You just have to save. No way you're getting in. Don't want to lose all of it for nothing. Just look for a second bite of the cherry.
Okay, Sin might be able to pick up an AK on ramp right now. Icy's staying there with the AWP posted. Well, he was staying there posted on the line. Sin has been able to get that AK, so actually pretty good. M80 are going to walk away with everybody staying alive, 2 AK upgrades, and residual cash. So U2 will be able to be invested upon. That'll leave them with about, 1.5, 2K. And hopefully something for a residual as a worst case. The problem is still early in the loss bonus cycle. We do have Camels, 98. I'm assuming the 98 is the year that Camels was born. So what would that make Camels? Like mid-20s? Oh. Just asking if this is live or if this is a replay. This is indeed live, Camels.
Yeah, no worries, man.
And Benny PL says he was attempting to watch the MIBR game, but Lakowski sitting off to the side and not in front of his monitor triggered him. Oh. So now he's here.
Yeah, okay. I mean, it bothers chat too.
It's fair. Yeah, it does, but I don't get it. I think it must be something with his eye. Or maybe it's a dominant eye situation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This peach tea is delicious, by the way, Chad. Thank you.
No worries.
Host with the most.
You're going to have to clear out top mid-box, Alex, if they want to draw one back. That molly's going to land, and there it is. Icy traded upon. It was about 30 seconds between his opening kill and his death.
But they just killed A, so they are going to take that space.
And they have both sites.
Okay, so a late flank as well.
There's rats in the system.
Yeah, this is shaping up nicely for a VP fourth here. Util's diligent. They will actually, they've got their gambling. All right.
I think they're just, they're saying.
Catch you later. Bye.
All right, well, they were never really in that round, were they?
No.
Never really in that round at all.
That's bloody lovely, that. Why have I never had a peach tea before?
Yeah, I'll be honest. I don't drink the peach tea.
It's like I'm drinking late tea.
Electronic, course correct, late goes down. Definitely don't do that.
Don't do that.
I think there's like advisory warnings not do that. Oh, they're going to lose everything. They may as well have drunk the nade juice.
Oh, wait. Yeah. Ooh.
Look at this.
Nade. Run away.
For his right to party.
Oh.
A nade to create a door, and now he just needs to walk through it. Red to save the orb. He can't do it. The nade will track him down. Take a seat, buddy.
Backbreaker. Absolute backbreaker. You lost it all. That sucks. Unlucky. Chad, what's this in the chat about you getting banned on DayZ?
Where does it say that?
Chad can't wait to play DayZ and get banned again. Chad, did you get banned on DayZ?
I did get banned on DayZ.
What have you been doing? Word.exe?
No, so I was playing, long story short, I was playing on, there's a new map out at the moment.
Yes.
Most of them are custom
Sunny.
maps. This one's called Avalon,
Okay.
which is based in California.
Yeah.
So it's very dry terrain.
Yeah.
But anyway, the main spawn city, or one of the main, where you spawn here is called Avalon, a little town. And that's where you just get a lot of fresh spawn killing. So, you know, you've only got shotguns or pistols, and it's low ammo, it's chaotic.
Yeah, it's like dropping military base on PUBG.
Yeah, so we were playing a lot of that over the last couple of days, and somebody came up to J-Raz while we were playing, and he goes, "Is your friend cheating?" And Jay was like, "Yeah, he is." Right, which he was just trolling.
Just
it was a stupid question.
Yeah.
Right? And then that got clipped, and they said to admin, and then I got banned.
Okay.
So I wasn't actually cheating.
No, but admin, he was doing it sideways.
Yeah, and then they said they unbanned me, but I still can't join the server.
Oh, I'm sorry.
But they have a second playtest server, so I play on that.
Okay, so your game isn't ruined because of J-Raz,
No,
but it is kind of
all of the streamers play on the main server, and I want to kill the streamers.
Can't hang out.
I don't want to hang out with them. I want to kill them.
Oh, sorry, hang out with them in like a lethal way.
Yeah.
Anything to be said about this one?
Not really. It's an eco from M80. They've been able to get a kill. They're not going to be able to win the round with the bomb down. They do actually have some good flanks, but just one of them being found there by Fame on a later lurk has essentially secured the situation. And the only way in would be if Swisher went right this second, got 2 Deagle bangers, causing enough chaos for his team to get on top of the bomb.
He has a kit.
You're right, he does have a kit. And there's a smoke as well, coming in. Oh my god. They're not...
Smoke it now. No.
He's past the ult.
Go.
No way in the
world. VP. They just spam him down. Lake provides the cover, and M80 steal it. Rory Jackson likes that.
That right there, that is something to behold. You can't believe it. The crowd, they're on their feet. They've just seen the maneuver. And Electronic, he is having a meltdown.
All right, let's tune into the VP comms for a second.
Oh, Finn, he can't believe it. He must think there's some type of conspiracy against Virtus.pro for them to be losing around in that fashion.
Oh, and Icy misses the shot.
But
it perfectly aligns.
Well, it's just going to come down to the power of friendship over there at M80 to start putting these gun rounds together.
Oh, and it was power of friendship. Rek throws the smoke, Lake provides the cover.
All right, Electronic is going to be making a call for this next round of play. Let's listen in.
Oh, look. Nice. Making sure VP hear that. Get him nice and mad. It's always scary when Electronic's smiling. He does those smiles, but it's not like haha. It's like I kill you.
It's like Carrigan's when he was in the huddle. Did you watch that?
I haven't finished it.
Oh,
no.
you need to watch it. Where he's like cackling after the time.
Oh, I did see that clip. Yeah.
Oh, there's another kill. Fortunately, Lake gets away, but should be traded momentarily. Flash Fame cops a team one, and he's dicked on down. He's in a lot of strife right now.
Gets himself away with an AWP in 13 HP.
Oh, gamble towards B from M80.
They're in the right place,
Yeah,
Jack.
they are. This smoke is going to start fading over towards B now. Bomb from Icy brought over. Block smoke towards middle. Lake is...
Full util on Lake. He has to make sure he uses it before he goes down.
I don't know. He's the Joker right now, as the connector player.
I see you, but he is the only one there.
He can get help from short. Is Rek looking? Or is Rek looking mid? Rek's looking mid right now.
Oh, he's not going to use his util.
I guess he'll get a sound cue, right? There'll definitely be a sound cue.
So we can throw out smoke, maybe.
But their backs are turned on short right now.
No one's worried. There you go. Guys, I need help. Smoke. Yup, he's alive. Somehow he is alive. Throws out Incendiary, does delay Icy's arrival. One's already through. 2v3 over the top. Oh, the jump up to reveals himself. He goes down, concedes the advantage.
Need to pick up the bomb.
Yeah, they're on that mission now.
Oh, he heard him. He made a jump step.
Flit knows where one of them is. At a minimum. Oh, very well played by
Sins
Flit. Too
over
loud.
the pooch.
And too easy. VP, pick it up.
All right, gun rounds are not the forte of M80 on this map. More diffusers from Palace, I think. That's what we need.
Yeah, that's your only way.
That's what we need. Mad flavor in the chat. Woodvale 6026 rep. That's my suburb.
That's a bit weird.
That's right, grew up.
Respect to Woodvale.
I went to North Woodvale Primary School, and then I went to Woodvale Senior High School, which has changed name to Woodvale Secondary College. Pretty wanky name.
I went to Little Bowden Primary.
Little Bowden.
Little Bowden.
Well, another broken buy from M80. It's 2 5.7s around 2 M4s and an AWP. Lighter on the util department. And by any luck, they'll win this one because they're up against it. Pressure from Flammers towards the B site. Landing on top of the balcony will also slightly spill over towards Van. Ever so slightly is Lake. Currently in no man's land in middle, looking for a duel. Has the support of Swish on Cat. Smoke's going to fade soon, and Lake needed to win that. Electronic will best him.
Shouldn't be too many more road bumps for them. Swish got a lot of work for himself to do here on middle. Hoping to just hit a bullet through the box, rather.
A box through the bullet.
A box through the bullet would be even more impressive.
Box your bullet. Bullets come in boxes.
Held by IC. Oh, yeah. I mean, if he had been flustered and missed that shot, it's a very different round. Bomb would have been spotted by the CTs and hard to retrieve. So IC's done a lot with that.
Oh, the bomb.
Goes B. Round's over.
And we'll call it 6-3. That's the official terminology for it, I believe.
Sig from VP. Now we're going to just watch this flip flag. Completely flashed, of course.
Ah, dear.
I'm going to finish my tea.
Yeah, I can't believe that from poor Sin. Sorry, Slacks. Yeah, it's... If the closer the players' names are to one another, the harder it is to read.
Yes. Yeah, couldn't agree more.
But that's all right.
And oops, nice. Hey, he's gotten away with it. No, he hasn't.
He's a dead man.
CT's coming.
He's a dead man.
CT's coming. You overstayed. You're dead.
Man who will be dead. Man who is dead. Dead is man.
Man is dead.
Man will eventually die. What will come after humans?
No, nobody knows. If I was guessing, trees. Sentient trees. Ents.
Ents.
It would be easy for them.
Oh, dear. All right, currently VPL, I know it's only a 3-round gap, but I would say they're wiping the floor with M80.
Yeah, feels that way.
It's like a bit of a drubbing. It's going to take a lot to get M80 back into this map of Counter-Strike. However, they are stacking the correct site on the eco, but it is an eco.
It is an issue.
3, 4, and potentially.
They told you where he was, Flit. 4 kills for Flit. Denied. Stolen away by IC.
Did you really need to steal that kill, IC?
Didn't. For this KD, maybe.
Come on, IC, man.
Rory Jackson wants the timeout.
Rory Jackson demands satisfaction.
You can't get no.
Do-do-do.
Good morning, Counter-Strike.
Do-do-do. Watching my TV.
Hey. 10:36 local?
Get no.
11. Is it 3 hours ahead?
In Astana,
Yeah.
yes, 3 hours ahead.
Okay, so it's 11:36 local time in Astana.
There have only been 2 aces in the tournament so far after 8 matches of play.
Oh.
And both of them happened in the NIP versus VP series yesterday.
Okay. Oh, Flip's had his denied here. They told him he's under dark. I see. Yeah, okay. I mean, he wasn't actively trying to deny. Flip not too upset about that. But let's find out if we've got a competitive scoreline. Like, is there going to be a conversation about Mirage? Find out. Stay tuned.
I feel we've had 1 full gun round from M80 where they had everything. Like, full, with like all AWP and all the util. That's crazy, man. Imagine you're the B defender. I know you've played Mirage B in your time. Everybody in chat has played Mirage B. A minute 30 on the clock, and the T is like, oh, I'm challenging short.
Here I am.
How small do you feel as a B defender? You feel like a bitch.
Yeah, they're covered. They are covered. They could do anything they want with me. I'm alone on the B-bomb site. Yeah, he's got some support from his short. Swisher is there. But once Fame starts, we'll move in through mid. Swisher's attention will be drawn. Actually, with Rek now partnering up with him, they're going to just kind of play a short-centric defense. Flit hoping for a re-aggression.
Rek gets 2, they can win the round. He needs
That's
to do
the plan. That is the plan. Got Lake as well. 3 players close to this.
Yeah, even cheating over Slacks. So good read of the situation. They can have 4 players contesting this. This is your best chance for a rifle round M80.
How does it go? Who takes that first contact? They're ready for the side. Flamus on his sweeps. Rek gets nothing. Neither the Swish. Lake just the 1. It's too easy. VP, job done.
Army Hardies, this is not looking good for us, mateys.
It's an Irish pirate, in case anyone was wondering.
Yeah, I don't know whether...
An Irish pirate, obviously.
How would a pirate sound without the Irish part?
Yar har hiddly dee.
Yeah, okay.
Being a pirate as fun as can be.
I see what you've done there. Yeah.
See how I didn't kind of sound like a Irish person there?
Sorry.
It's okay. No, you know, I'm glad that you're trying.
Yeah, you got to put things out there.
Absolutely. Yeah. You know, I always end up South African when I go Australian.
I apologize to everybody in chat.
To all the pirates listening.
Upset any pirates.
Yeah.
Ah, dear. Good to see Na'Vi get a convincing win yesterday.
Yeah. It was, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It was.
It was the highlight of my day yesterday.
For me too. Yeah. I actually really tried to watch that game. It was just not very...
Well, yeah, because M80 were putting up no resistance, like right now.
Yeah.
They're like, you know, if you dissect sayings, right? Like this, you know, fight your way out of a wet paper bag.
Yeah.
No, it's not fight your way out of a wet paper bag. What is this? How's the saying go?
About wet paper bags?
Something about a wet paper bag.
I'll have a look.
But obviously, wet paper, as we all know, loses its constitution and is not very strong. And anyway, unless...
it's calling someone completely useless at standing up for themselves.
Yeah, as a wet paper, because...
He couldn't fight his way out of a wet paper bag.
Yeah.
Like, you don't stand up for anything. Ooh. Swish. You know, there is potency to his position. Never mind. That's a big one from Electronic. Just takes a fight up mid.
Inferno map number 3, though.
Yes.
That'll be exciting.
Exciting to see Na'Vi play Welted yesterday. That's what I'm thinking. Really nice.
GamerLegion pushed Spirit on 2 maps.
We got
next.
GL. Yeah, they're next. Oh.
Against the FURIA Freak Show. Molodoy. He's like a Harry Potter character. I feel like he'd be in Slytherin.
Yeah, I can say Molodoy and Malfoy.
Yeah, it's that Malfoy's long-lost brother or something.
Okay, I like it. I can speak Parseltongue.
Here we go. Rack is going to find himself in a 1v3 situation on the B-bomb side. He's been spotted out towards short right now. He's been able to pick up the first kill, but Icy will finish him off with the AWP. And that's going to be Rek's best attempt at the retake. That's the end of the half, 9-3.
Absolutely. Right here, right now, PGL Astana. Rory Jackson on the one side of the coaching chair. Sorry about that. But you didn't even hear my Parseltongue.
I did.
Did it sound like it?
It sounded like you were talking to Snakes.
Yes. Yeah. That's what I always thought I was quite good at that. I never had the confidence to kind of just outright demonstrate, but today's a different day. I don't know. I felt emboldened. I hate his keyboard so much, it would just distract me. How much light does a keyboard need? That's just too much light. That's
like, how long's a piece of string?
No, it's not. Yeah, because the answer is...
How much light does a keyboard need?
A little bit. A little bit is the answer. Like, enough to see the keys.
It doesn't need any light.
Well, yeah, okay. You might want to see the keys.
How much light does a keyboard need? None.
Technically none, but a little bit's fine. That's not a little. That's a lot. That's way too much. You imagine that in a dark room. I like to turn off the lights.
Let me ask you this question.
Go on.
And it could be a moot point, but Does Electronic strike you as the type of guy who's doing his keyboard color settings?
No, he doesn't strike me as someone that looks at himself in the mirror before he leaves for the day.
Yeah, like
not in a bad way, not like he's
like he's got the confidence. Doesn't
he doesn't care.
Yeah.
He's not sitting there going, oh, I need to install driver to customize my RGB.
He doesn't care.
No, he doesn't give a flying fluke.
Flash.
Savior of the universe.
B-squared, coming quick. And it's stalled. But it was coming quick. Now we got the space and the second attempt for the go.
Okay.
Oh!
Yeah, clotheslines, another Sin in every shot he takes. M80's pistol to lose.
Sin wants the win against Finn and his band of merry men, Virtus.pro. How low can they go? Well, so far, 9 is the top of the tally. Are they going to look at this map and be like Larry?
I'm sorry, I was just looking at the chat. Everyone's saying "damn machine." Did I say something mean? What did I say?
Something about
Electronic doesn't look in the mirror. Okay, I see how that's a damn.
I know the way you meant
it.
it.
Yeah, exactly.
He's not insecurely going, do these pants go with these shoes? This works, and I'm leaving the house like this.
Yeah, this is who I am.
I know what you meant.
Yeah, that was the energy. That was the energy. 9-4 though. It was nice to see Na'Vi playing well yesterday. I will say that. It's really good.
Aurora losing though was very disappointing.
Yeah, but MongolZ are doing well.
Well, they lost a map to the Freak Show.
A whole map. But that's Yakinda, you know. He's always going to do something exciting.
That's true.
That's what everyone says.
Look at this from Sin.
Yeah, the second one's lovely.
It's juice. Look at that.
And a third?
That one is just, he's got that market just sticky as all hell with those shots. What, orange? You ever spill orange juice in your keyboard?
No, I haven't. Were you expecting that to be like a not unique experience?
Well, juice is traditionally sticky.
Yes, that's true. Yeah. No, I just get hairs. I'm shedding all the time. I'm a hairy person.
There's a hair in there, and another one too.
What are we doing, like a Dr. Zeus thing?
It's kind of like Play School.
Yeah.
Have you seen the guy on the TikToks or the Instagram? I'll be honest, I don't have a TikTok. So it'd be the Reels.
What's that, Carlos?
Who's rapping Dr. Zeus books?
Yes.
How good is it?
Very good. Very good.
All right, I just want to say I respect this from VP Alex because the kit smoke combo. The kit smoke combo is out to play. They saw it in the first half. They don't like the way it tasted, but they like the way it looks. And they want to try it on for size. They're going to go for it as well. We have the pack, the cluster. We're going to call this the Zerglings.
Can I do a Dr. Zeus rendition while they do this, or is that distracting?
Oh, if they start going for the diffuse, we might need to...
Okay.
But you can give it a go.
Okay. Socks, box, knocks. Knocks in box, fox in socks. Knocks on fox in socks in box. Socks on knocks and knocks in box. Fox in socks on a box on knocks.
They're getting in. They got the smoke.
Chicks with bricks come. Chicks with blocks come.
He's on the... Ooh,
Chicks
he's been knocked off. They need to get the kill. They need to get the kill.
Blocks come.
Sitting in the fuse right now. There's going to be time. Can they knock him off? Yes, they have. M80. Secure the round.
Look, sir, Mr. Knox, sir. Let's do tricks with bricks and blocks, sir. Let's do tricks with chicks and clocks, sir. So my first question to you, Chad, where are you paying attention, is...
Let's do bricks with chicks and clocks?
Chicks with bricks come. What does he mean by that? Chicks with bricks come.
Is he talking about chickens?
Blocks come. Chicks with bricks and blocks and clocks come.
I think they just rhyme. Yeah. Like chicks with bricks.
Well, I know come rhymes with cut. We need to stop this now. We know what word I'm saying. It's not the word you think I'm saying. They are spelt the same.
Oh, dear. A execute.
But respect to Na'Vi last night, actually. Just a lovely performance, have to say that, as we get ourselves started with an
It's a full A exec.
Full A exec, indeed.
They've even done CT smoke. So bomb plant guaranteed. It's all about the post plant now. It's more about that freebie from Swish to the smoke. Flick goes down, might be the save. Late pushing through. He wants to fight. He wants to fight.
Deep CT. Why have they got infinite smokes?
Well, that's a CT smoke. That's how scared the CTs were.
Guys, no, there's a T smoke right there as well.
Yeah, there was a T smoke and a CT smoke.
So you did jungle, top stairs, CT, then you had 2 left over, and one of them was deep CT.
Yeah, constricting the retake and forcing them into a save. Glaives and saves and
Yeah, okay, nice.
M4s and doors, sir.
Sir. Chicks and bricks and clocks and boxes, sir. For M80, they come towards A. See? You all know what the word means. And win the round. 6.
With 4 Galils.
4 Galils. Like a Lil.
I think the fact that you've won essentially a bonus round in that fashion is going to give you a buffer to chase this lead.
I think so too. I think so too. And I think all it takes is like another like disruptive round, you know, like the Ninja to fuse or a full 5-man save where VP will get a little off kilter, a little 100%. Wobbly.
And then they lose like a close retake situation and Electronic starts yelling at Icy to plant.
Yeah, right. Or he starts smiling.
Yeah, and then you know you're in trouble. Actually, if any Counter-Strike player was going to play the Joker in a skit, it would have to be Electronic.
Yes, 100% yes.
You see it?
I'll start writing it. I'm in. Like more Robert Pattinson Batman Joker, you know?
Okay.
Yeah, he's like a Russian mobster.
Fair enough. I just thought, I really thought he could pull off the range of...
Heath Ledger energy?
Yeah, I did think he could pull off the range. Like, all we do is we get him to rewatch the worst rounds that VP have ever lost.
Oh, that's good. And he has a little notebook.
Yeah, and then he goes and he does the scene.
Yeah, we give him a blunt pencil, make him watch every round he's ever thrown. Okay, nice. That will get him really perfect for the role.
Yeah, and then he just maniacally
And then he can just method act
it.
Yeah. Want to know how I lost these rounds?
Okay, slow start from M80. 45 seconds remaining on the clock as they start to initiate the mid-control. Crawling up Cat, negated by a smoke now. Into the short fight they'll go. A molly to force that back of Fame. Now it's, well, clear indications the B-split is coming.
I see. Good trade indeed. Slacks has gotten the necessary one. It's just Electronic. Tilted, or will he not? Does find a perfect find onto Slacks. The nade scoots past him. Lots of bodies on the site for Lake to contend with. Does remove Electronic. That's an important kill. 15 seconds, a time-sensitive cross. Back from Flammer's holding. Oh. Good shot. Round over.
Beautiful. Oh, is it?
Yeah, it should be.
Run him down.
They will.
Oh, he's pulled him off.
Yeah, he's faked it. And that's the round. Coming. See you later. Gets away at least. Something.
Who'd be the Penguin?
The Penguin. Good question. If I was just plucking a name out of thin air?
No, I think I'd make a good Penguin.
Who?
Cadian.
Cadian the Penguin.
He doesn't have the build for the Penguin.
Yeah.
But I think he has the demeanor.
Yeah. Yeah, I can see it. Like, he's like, you know, but he's also a grinder. He's got a silver tongue, has the Penguin. If you watch the series.
I think Cadian's got a silver tongue.
True. Yeah, it's not bad. Go with that.
Then they'd have the Riddler.
The Riddler. Don't know much about how, like, the character traits of the Riddler. That was kind of before my Batman era.
So you're more looking for a Bane.
I could do a Bane for sure.
Who would we put it? Who would we cast as Bane?
Good question. Who's a Bane?
It seems crazy. I'm going to say it.
Go on.
Another one that doesn't match the build, but could match the personality. Donk.
Oh, yeah.
And it's an ironic Bane.
Yeah. I was raised in the shadow.
Yeah.
I see it.
Right?
Yeah. Also, didn't know I had Bane. That wasn't bad. Didn't know I had that one in the repertoire.
Well, VP, you've won a round. Now are you able to close it down? That's the question on everybody's lips. Fame, they're under you. You had no idea about that. Scaling, Lake doubles up.
Oh, yes, indeed. Tasty morsel from Lake. Double entry. Flamus has only got 7 bullets as his flank is right there. An audible reload as well. He's behind enemy lines now. Throws out a smoke to make it all clearer. A site is theirs.
Yeah, Icy's just dipped away. Are they going to save again? I guess that they're playing with the leash of their lead. right?
Yeah.
So right now, you know, the dog is at the park. It's not behaving itself. And you're letting it run a little bit further, but you know that you can always pull it back in.
Yes.
You know, it's one of those extendo leads.
Yes. Yeah.
So at the moment, VP, they're happy. It's fine. It's like, it's okay. It's going up. It's sniffing another dog. You know, the owner doesn't look like they're loving it.
It's okay. Sorry, he's friendly.
Yeah,
he's friendly.
but you're letting it happen.
Yeah.
Now, as soon as it starts to show a little bit of, you know, maybe it's going up to a big scary dog.
Yeah.
Maybe it's going up to a little kid and you're like, oh, I don't want to freak out the parents, right?
Sorry
So
about that.
we could get into those problems soon. But right now, all good. Just being a bit of a nuisance, not really a problem.
That's why I want a Dashund, because I never have to deal with that. If my Dashund runs up to anyone, they're going to be okay with that, I think.
Yeah, but you'd be scared, though, if it went up to a big dog.
That would be concerning.
There you go.
You're right.
And then the M80 could become that big dog.
Oh, yeah. And I'd just say, just whatever you do, don't let your big dog ninja defuse, please. That would really ruin my day.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's possible.
It is, yeah.
The spirit of Jame lives on. Virtus.pro.
Every round.
Well, that's the thing. Like, Jame is eternal. He really did set a meta and precedent.
Yeah.
Here we go. Look at the scaling again.
He is the son of Zywil.
Harass connector. Lake's done him again.
Yeah, just like that. Flip down again. Open it. Kill! Ooh! Rex got Icy. Flammus claws one back. Pressure onto him. Forced away. Lake gets boosted instantly. Distracted by that A-player presence. And this round again just peters out. VP have got nothing here.
Oh, dear. Okay.
Oh, dear indeed.
Yeah, that leash needs to be tightened. Oh, Lake's fumbled that one. They can give this a go. Look at the util.
Kit available smoke as well.
Yeah, but no, look where Fame is. If he had started darting over after that kill, maybe, but they're saving again. So they're going to allow M80 to draw this back to a 2-round game with another save. And once more, the spirit of Jame lives on.
Or is Jame actually the puppet master controlling the team from the serve, away from the serve?
That might be a conflict of interest. Though.
Yeah, he couldn't do that. He's obviously not doing that.
Yeah, no. Just for the record, Jame is no longer a part of VP.
And VP have won, what was the cool numbers you had?
1 out of the last 6,
out of the last
3
6.
out of the last 10.
Wow, not a great time to be a VP fan.
Yeah, with losses to FlyQuest and NIP, the most recent going down yesterday. So M80, they picked, sorry, they didn't pick, they drew Na'Vi in the open, which is a pretty hard opening match for them. I can't believe GamerLegion, with how high they are in the rankings, drew Spirit.
Yeah, that's true. And they gave him a good game. We got GamerLegion up next, by the way, folks, for your morning entertainment.
In this household, we like PR, we like Ash, we like R-Easy, we like Slend,
Yeah,
we like
true.
Towson, and of course we like ZTR. The org isn't as cool. Like this, the thing is, when your name is GamerLegion, it's really on the nose. You know?
Yeah, it kind of...
The Legion of Gamers is here to take on Bane,
like,
a.k.a.
if
Dom.
I had my mum in a room and I was like, Mum, we need a name for an esports org.
Yeah. Okay, honey.
Right, well, so it's a group of players.
So last night I was watching Spartacus and there was a Legion. And what you guys do is you play games. So I
like
thought
war.
we could do like the gamer. You guys are gamers.
Yeah.
Like, you're not soldiers.
But you're gamers, but you're a legion of gamers.
Yeah,
what do you think, honey?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good, Mum. Thanks.
Thanks, man.
Lock it in.
Sorry to GamerLegion.
Yeah, also, no disrespect.
Unless your mum did come up with it.
In which case, respect.
I love that you're
a mummy gamer.
Yeah, you're using your family there. Okay, VP, you could save again. But the round hasn't initiated yet.
No.
I'm just saying, if you do lose the
If
side...
Lake kills Flit again in middle, which is that's not even remotely
Well,
possible.
they've changed their pacing this time to con, and they're playing a bit off of middle, right, with this CT setup. So it's not the same as the last two.
Lake's cleared out ladder. Oh, Swish, nothing. Fame focused on short now. Fame getting everything done. Oh dear, very disconnected pincer into the site. Now just slacks his AWP and he's missed his shot. Not an attempted flick on the jump. Nade finishes off the job. There's VP's 11th. It's been eluding them for a while, but there it is. Quite comfortable for Fame.
Yeah, good adjustment. I think right now we might just see M80 either go back to a straight-out A execute, or they'll play in through that fast connector pacing again and just try and take that heads-up duel, catch them on the audacious jiggles. You know it's coming if you're VP, but you're going to look to what worked so far in this half with your M80, and the first rifle round was an A execute, and then 2 of the gun rounds that you were able to convert was coming off of mid penetration from Lake down towards Con. So it's likely going to be one of those two, and it could be neither, actually. Maybe they're running the same round again.
Oh, boosted up, gets an opening. Icy plucked out of the window through that smoke.
Kind of like an early bird catches the worm, a boosted orb gets the opening.
That's what they say.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's actually led to what should be a safe round, right? That's how they do it. Or the VP try. Yep, thank you.
But look at the push from Electronic. He's already quite deep in B apartments. He's going to come in through underpass. He might catch another kill for free here to level this up 3v3.
You're right. Yeah, Swish should be a dead man walking. Okay, so now 3v3.
Swish should be squealing about that one. Now they're into close A round play from Flammers.
Yeah, okay, Flammers, what have you got? AK-47 primed and ready, a hard elevated angle. It's not the AWP for the not the weapon you want for a trade, but Slacks gets it done.
Oh, no,
Wreck! Oh, he only had to finish the job onto Fame. Couldn't hit the bullet.
Got to wreck him, Ralph.
Yeah, that's awkward. And now you've got 50 seconds with Slacks' AWP. I press to the scope, quick switch out, and now the trade seems guaranteed. No scope run. No! Can't even hit that. 12 for VP. Get ready for Inferno.
Crikey.
SK-gram, SK-gram.
Harash, davai.
Harash.
Harash. Well, this is Inferno coming up next, everybody. Here was the opener. Slacks, this was a 3v5. These are the type of rounds they were losing on Ancient, where they got openers and then they just got picked apart. But this was more because of initiative from VP as opposed to... Oh, that's so bad from Ray. Has his bloody knife out. Had his bloody knife out.
Optimal.
Back into the A execute. Nobody threw Palace, though. Everybody threw ramp. How are they going? So they're going to walk up, get ramp control, then throw util? Oh, no. Okay. Sin's just dropped back. He's going to lamp flash. Now the nade. Are they trying to bait out utility? Like, why aren't they set up for smokes? Are they just going to explode? This is wild.
It's just an AWP on CT, which they now heard. You just smoke off jump goal. Go. Yeah, running up. Okay. Thanos got a lot to deal with here, and he only gets one. Fame, however, chips in as well. Icy on the retreat, gets away, turns the corner just in time.
Bomb's not planted. Rek has a smoke. Just drop that now. Sin's picked up the M4.
Oh, wow. Wow, Flick, great work. Through the box, takes another. It's just met Rek to fall, and he hasn't even got the bullets. Needs an opportunity to reload. 6 on the Tech 9 just isn't enough. Getting overwhelmed here by VP, and that is a third secure. VP bounce back after the shortcomings in the first. Mirage, their map pick is a W.
Okay, so look, I would say that both maps with a very similar feeling.
It's already a dead game. No one's streaming it. Nobody watches it. It's already dead. So
Do you
thanks.
think so?
Yeah, thanks for trying, Valve, but it didn't work out. So good luck with all those fun new games, as we'll keep doing Counter-Strike. It's been around for 20 plus years, and it's never leaving.
Do you not think, though?
It's not going
Oh, never mind. Phew, I was about to get existential. So we won't need to do that. Instead, we can talk about the games. Yay. I don't know what a good T-pistol call is.
Well,
I haven't made any good ones
This
yet.
is looking like an apartments pop, isn't it, Alex? I think we have a molly on Slacks for bike. We have probably a smoke for Moto and then a double flash. So smoke, long, smoke, Moto, double flash go, unless they kill him before that. Uh-oh. Yeah, he's in trouble.
Oh, they owned him. Flip.
Now the A execute doesn't have the U2.
But they know it's a B stack, right? So you just kill this guy. I see. Oh, hits the jumper. Oh, drive by from the Julies. M80 in the dirt. Rek and Lake. Okay, one from Rek. Lake's dead, and that's a VP round. Well, I mean, it all starts with Flit hitting a fantastic, and not only hitting a good shot, sure, because the flash did pop, but it was his, I don't know, fervor. There you go, I used to work.
Yeah, no, it was like...
I'm coming. Here I come. Sorry. Oh my God. That's what he was saying, is like, I'm just going to push you, is what he was trying to say.
Yeah.
That's a better way of saying it.
Yeah.
Oh. Out of context, Cast is going to have a field day. Just
Oh, dear.
foot, meat, mouth.
Okay, well, that's someone's fetish.
Oh, wait, yeah. Yeah, oh my God. It's also a disease, isn't it? Foot and mouth. But isn't there an expression how you put your foot in your mouth? No, that's not an expression.
Yeah, that is.
It is an expression?
Yeah, which you did put. Did
Yeah.
do.
No, I didn't do, if you know what I mean. Okay, Navi played really well yesterday. It's one thing I want to make sure is really clear. That was good to see.
They're going for an A pop again. Or at least they were. They've applied some aggression in towards apartments. They're force ball without the plant.
You don't like that normally, but Inferno, the rules change.
Well, I still don't know if it's a choice, and they're allowed to make their own.
Yeah, that's true. Like putting a foot in your mouth.
Yeah.
It's a choice.
There's worse things you can put in your mouth.
Yeah, exactly. Like your mouse or keyboard. Oh, don't do that.
Reaggressing down mid. Electronic slipped. He's got a gap. He's not been to the gap, but it's bad info. It's forced to rotation. The A site is empty. Come on in, the water's warm. Your banana is clear. Now the fear is gonna set in because you know that the push was bad info and now they're taking long side. There's a fight in Iraq.
That was brilliant. Chad Birchall original delivered to us live and direct. Thank you very much, Chad Birchall. See what happens with Swish and Rec. A 2v4, it's unlosable really for VP, right?
Wrong.
I feel wrong. I actually knew that was wrong. It was fun to say though. Oh, maybe not. Yeah, Electronic gets a necessary kill. Now Rex actually canking his draws. Gets one. Can't get away with the second. No bullets. No time. 10-second defuse. Fine.
Okay, it all worked out in the end there, didn't it, Virtus.pro? A moment of fear. A glimmer of hope, but a round converted. 2-0, way to go, as it should now be an eco with a couple of light upgrades.
Eco? Can I pop the kettle on?
If you would like to, yeah. Just mute your mic.
Yeah, shall do.
There you go.
All right, bye guys.
And, well, we can recap this. So, B fake, I think they had a full bit down on that just based on electronic space taken. But with a number advantage, they do waltz their way back into A, get the defuse, and get there with enough time. Even though it looks a little bit erratic, it's understandably so. Finn didn't look happy. Flammers looked at him quite weirdly, and they're not going to force. It's not a full force. It's going to be a hero AK on Rec. Some upgrades for the rest. A smoke immediately towards that short side. Negated by a bottle of flames thrown the other way. Right now, a banana pushed through. His flit is just a nuisance. This unbridled aggression down banana as Fame is now in his grave, ready to find a little bit more damage. They are pinned M80.
Smoke push from a Fame here.
Yeah, they don't know. Ooh.
Oh, now they do. Okay.
I guess because you have another smoke, you can continue to constrict this. So you drop another smoke, you buy another 20 seconds base banana, or does he want to use it more passively? Looks like he wants to use it more passively. Okay, so Molly will be the first thrown out once contact taken, which is now.
Skippity.
And he's just going to use it to constrict the site. But M80 don't have to finish B.
Yeah, but it benefits them to know that the CT doesn't have top banana. So they, regardless, I don't know. It feels
Well, they've
like
got
this
two
is a big
smokes,
finish.
CT smoke, coffin smoke. You can go through this as well. So right now, you probably creep into it, ready to explode. If you're Rec, you want to be trading this. Oh, the boost. I don't think it's going to get you anything, boys. It's just faffing about for no reason. Get ready to go. Get ready to go. Oh, he spotted him.
Fame still wins it. Chase and trade. Late gets that. 3v3. Oh, great break, but immediate head. Just like transfers onto Electronic. The job is done. Flammers on a floundering. M80 on the board.
All right, well, the boost actually did pay off. Lots of damage, then traded upon. Then Slacks picks up the AK, and he puts damage down range.
Would you like just lemon in your tea, or would you like some ginger as well?
No, just that's fine, mate.
Yeah, I'll just go put some more water in it.
Water in there would be great.
Right
Thanks,
back.
mate. Cheers. All right, everybody. How's everybody doing today? Let's have a look. I feel like we might need to do, today we're going through the round window, like a bit play school-esque, or bring it up Twitch chat. We'll have a look. We'll see what you guys are saying. Damn, Astralis are owning Pain. Well, it's fair enough. Pain do have the coach standing in. You would expect them to be winning that. Waiting for Molodoy Masterclass. Okay, excited for that as well. What around from Slack, says J-Span. Correct. Good job, J-Span. Garuk says Icy Bot. Now, come on, Garuk. We don't want to be. Let's try and put positive energy out in the world. It can be, you know, a good shot from the opponent. Doesn't always have to be a negative about a player, right? We'll try and go with a positive framing going forward, all right? Okay, well, 2 Famouses have been picked up. Don't know how I feel about that, but you're going to take it. A weapon's a weapon. As both teams into the buys. Mutual exchange of banana. Flit chip down. Find himself on 22 points of health. Now, it's a passive stance in banana and on A. So you better hope, VP, that this late gamble is correct as you start to... Looking like they want to hedge towards A.
It's a big hedge. Bezos style. That's a layered reference. He has a big hedge around his house in LA.
And he has a hedge fund?
Oh.
I don't know. He might.
Yeah,
I don't know.
probably.
I don't know.
I don't even know what that is, really.
No, I don't know either.
It's not like a fund for hedges. I presume it's like something...
If I had a mansion-esque property, I'd have a hedge maze.
Yeah, dude. I find mazes quite whimsical.
I'd hide Waldo in mine.
One of the biggest mazes in the UK is near my place.
Is it a hedge maze?
No, corn.
Corn maze?
They grow it, yeah.
Damn.
Oh my god, and isn't that the word in some languages for corn? Maze.
Maze, yeah. Did you see him?
Conspiracy.
He's saying something. I think he saw him. He saw one player down middle. Look at this gap. They're going into a mid to B split, Alex. There's 28 seconds left.
No, look at the bomb.
Coming back A.
Whoa.
Guys, what are we doing?
Ooh, they don't know. They don't know.
We're overcooking
Nobody
the
knows.
pooch.
But Flit doesn't know either.
The pooch is on fire.
Yeah, and Flams is going to just deny them. He's played this so well. Yoink! Oh, perfect uncrouch. Finds the head. Flit. Yo! Found by Lake. Dead now. No time. Die? Yeah. That was a bad round.
Garuk said that he's going to try to be more positive.
Did Sponge just mention me?
Yeah, I did. It's
Good.
I'm glad that you're going to try me.
Yeah, it was funny. I could hear you calling out someone in the chat.
I wasn't calling him out. I was just saying, you know, sometimes it's not always, just, you know, a mistake. Sometimes the other guys are just better.
A hedge fund. Oh, here we go. Someone's telling us what a hedge fund is. So, thank you, Extreme Man. What a name. A hedge fund is a big pool of money that people invest into to make more money.
Capitalism.
I've heard about money making money. I have heard about that. So that's what hedge funds do.
I think the Christian Bale character in The Big Short,
Bateman. Oh, no, not that one.
is a hedge fund manager.
Right.
And he invests other people's money into shorting the housing stocks.
Yes,
and
right.
then they want him to sell because it's joint money, but he's like a genius investor.
And he sees it coming.
Yeah.
He saw the market
Because he's
crash.
essentially in this. He's like the Neo of capitalism.
Right. Yeah, except Keanu Reeves, obviously,
Never played Batman.
never played Batman. He did play... Was he Bill or Ted? He was Ted, I think.
I don't know.
He doesn't strike me as a Bill.
Most people wouldn't even know that reference. Most people only know him because of John Wick.
Oh, that's crazy. And Matrix. Surely everyone's watched Matrix because bloody their best friend Tate's talking about it.
True. The Matrix series was good.
People have seen Matrix.
I haven't seen the new Matrix films. At least.
No, it's probably for the best.
All right. Well, it's going to be a weird bite from M80.
Push! Flash! Connects! Don't clear him! Flip! Oh! Lake! Double! Can't get electronic! They're across! Don't take that fight! Swish gives it up! Okay, 2v3. What we got? Sin goes for a ruined fight. Needs to isolate a duel. Yeah, okay. So Sin with no tech and no frags. Just God, gets one. An important... Oh, he's dead now. He's
Rex
screwed. They're going to double swing him. They're going to double swing him. Sin's screwed. Rex dead! Oh, he actually gets another one. No, to be fair, 2 kills on no Kev is crazy. Rek is the one that I think people would be pointing fingers at here.
Yeah, that swing, right? So I guess the fact that Sin takes contact, Rek thinks it's drawn enough attention, he swings out. So that one right there, a little bit tough. But it wasn't a full buy. They will be opting for the buy right now. They get a couple of kills. It goes down to a 1v1. The bomb gets planted as well. Some good work from Lake on the way in.
Oh,
I think also the first bullet that hits Sin, Crosshair goes in the air because he has no armor.
Yeah.
So
I mean, it wasn't far off.
Even if he wanted to win that fight, I don't think the game was being too kind to him. Money not great for VP, Alex. They're still at a breaking point. Even though the Icy Orb is out, can he find an opener?
He's going to look for one. Doesn't get the opportunity to stick around the Flames. His contributions early. Rek quickly dips into the apartment. It's going to go swanging.
mid-block smoke, awfully telling, right? So the A setup makes you think if you're M80 that they're blocking because they're under fortified, which they are. They're playing 3B right now, and they want to fight this. There's a flash at the ready.
Oh, Lake is just a constant entry machine. Fame at least delays with a frag back, throws out a smoke he can perhaps play around. He's holding that angle for the swing, but they will flash first. He's got him pinned and executed. Not bad from, I mean, they're just converting off what Lake's just done. Nice little consolation on the
you've just made the round possible, bruh. Saving still.
Okay.
So, are we set? Yep.
It's too good. You got it. Wait, go back. Yeah.
Yo, Flammus, come get a gun, little bro.
No, he's juggling an incendiary to his bro.
But
Flammus wants to go. Every part of fiber of his being is like, it was a 2v4, it's a 2v2, he can go. I have a kit.
He could have just head over to CT and got a better gun. So, yeah, I get it.
And what he's going to do...
I know there's guns...
Wait, it's even better. He keeps them close because he'll smoke the bomb or something, so they die to the bomb, and he gets an 8K.
It was a guaranteed gun, CT, versus...
He's not even going to get it. Oh, mate. Well, that's just the worst of both worlds.
Why did you go get
That's bloody Siley Myrus again.
Oh, that's Hilary Duff.
Yeah, bloody rubbish.
That's Taylor Swift.
We're just saying pop stars now. That's Katy Perry, man.
That's Kylie Minogue.
That's Danny Minogue. Did she?
Yeah, that's Lady Gaga.
That is Lady Gaga. See it again. Oh,
That's Beyonce.
Lovely work from Lake. Rex doing his best to throw.
That's Avril Lavigne.
Avril Lavigne. Well, they're going to get their skates on towards second mid.
Yeah, they are a bunch of skater boys.
Skater boys. And Virtus.pro right now saying, see you later, boys.
Oh, mate, this is so Christina Aguilera.
You're doing well. Yeah, how many more you got?
Right now, we might see a bit of a Britney Spears.
Okay, yes. I don't know. This is more Adele than anything.
Missy Elliott!
Yo, gets a nice one. Gets out as well. Reg. Shot on the side of the head. Flit has full deep banana control as well. So this is why I stopped talking. Nothing's going to happen for a while.
Might get real Kesha down here, bottom of banana.
Oh, you still got him.
Oh, that smoke is going to make things real Lady Marmalade. That's a song. I think that's from Chicago.
Yeah, you're out now. Mr. Cellophane should have been my name. 'Cause you can walk right by me. He's going to push into Flammus.
Flame on!
Bit of a tone shift there, Chad.
Well, the Fantastic Four.
I think I could cast a round exclusively making caveman sounds. Never know I'm there.
Поменяй один с Дэн.
I did a coordinated dance routine to Christina Aguilera's Dirty. I did. Let me get a little bit dirty. It's about time for my arrival.
Is this like a lounge room?
Oh, no, this is with Miss Linda at the Harbour Dance Academy.
Ah, Miss Linda.
Yeah, Miss Linda. She was very strict. I was not a favourite, I'll be honest. Rushing B.
On an eco. Why are they always able to get a kill?
I don't know.
Swish, we need you to get one of those. 0 and 5. Looking to jive. As the flash comes in and Fame, he drives the headshot onto Sid. This is sensational.
Shout out to Tosspot one time. I think about him every time I say that word.
Sensational.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Wally with the ice.
This is sensational. My favourite Tosspot moment to COD 4 moments, and no one else knows it, but it was Revolt on Crossfire, denying a defuse under the bus, pixel angle, and he goes, he only got 5 frags, but it's that one right there from Revolt. Can you believe it? I haven't watched that in 10 years. I still know it.
You couldn't believe it, though, could you?
Yeah, I couldn't. And then, of course, D-Man stole his line. Copyrighted it.
Could you believe it?
Can you believe it?
Oh, really?
Yeah. Tosspot original, that.
Yeah. Well, Stu was doing it for a while. Shout out to him. Joe Miller and, of course, Corey Dunn.
Yes, the OGs.
All right, well, M80, after the eco, are now into the rifles. No AWP for Slacks. Banana control being fired for. They've extinguished. They're looking for the half-wall boost. And they'll get him up, flip, the tippy top of the wall, ready for the duel. Flashed off the line and spammed through. Lake's low. And how low can you go? Well, the double nades could take you 6 feet lower.
I'll tell you now, Chad, the lake is getting lower. Global warming, a real crisis. Head over to globalwarmingrealcrisis.org for more information.
Yeah, too many emissions from Virtus.pro really impacting.
Yeah, it's that damn... Never mind, actually. Never mind.
Flit saw something. He's motor mouth.
Flash, 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 flash.
Explode.
No flash. No flash? Contact? Contact. God, I never know when that's the right decision, but they do.
Well, I think it's a VP thing.
Yeah.
Against VP, that is. Yeah. They're both playing out of sight.
Thanks a lot.
Not out of mind, though.
Oh, yeah, opportunity to unload. Flick gets one. Doesn't drop off. Sticks around, tracks another. Flick's just farming heads. Gets a third on the transfer into Swish.
It's Flip Mania right now.
It absolutely is. And Sin dropped like a rock. Or sorry, dropped like the rock. One.
Zone cold.
And we'll be going to Austin, maybe.
It's not bad.
A VP and M80 going to be there?
Yeah.
Cool.
Pending visa issues.
This is very well played by Flip.
Yeah, really beautiful, wasn't it?
What more could you ask for? You got no one on the site as well, so really had to fight for that cross, and he fought hard.
M80 could have taken this to Anubis, but they chose to bounce and go to Inferno. Working out for you guys.
Yeah, don't they play a good Anubis as well?
Hindsight Harry here. Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
Exactly. Well, I think they play.
Yeah. Oh, wow. Oh, God.
Back-to-back
Flip's just
triple kills.
listing them.
Yes, that was Flip Mania.
Good
Can
flash.
you smell what the fame is cooking?
Oh, good. Smells a little too good. Rex dead man walking. Boom. Dunked on by Electronic.
It doesn't matter what your name is.
It doesn't matter what your name is. Apparently WrestleMania's coming back.
Didn't they do one recently?
Yeah, and everyone was, I saw Twitter was ablaze with it being like the best thing ever.
Yeah. It's just like a surf opera for men.
Yeah, it is. What's crazy is if you told them that like you're enjoying live theatre,
Yeah.
they wouldn't really go.
Yeah, but it's because there's fighting.
Yeah,
Yeah. But look, it is entertaining.
it is. I mean, absolutely. I'm not here to trash talk it whatsoever. I will trash talk Swish on 08 though.
Rory Jackson 316 says, we're just getting our asses whipped.
What, is that like a Bible reference?
No,
316.
like Stone Cold. Austin 316 says,
okay.
I just whipped your ass.
Okay, nice. Rory Jackson. The best American name for a non-American you've ever seen. Oh, Wreck, that's his worst nightmare, is getting perfectly pop flashed, but he still goes progressing. It's the balcony fight he was looking for, and Flatmus is going to win it out comfortably. 45. Oh, it's just going from bad to worse for M80. Walking through a smoke now, maybe Swish gets one on rotation. Oh. I thought we had a game coming
I
up.
thought we had a game too. This is an absolute whitewash, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, here's what we need.
What do we need?
We need Swisher to get a kill before the end of the half.
I agree.
So that's what we're looking out for now, everybody. Let's go. One more round, round number 12. First half of play, Inferno, map number 3. Second tactical timeout called. Rory Jackson wants M80 to get 3 rounds before the halftime break. Looking for some wrestling lines. The Rock had one that was
Know your role and shut your mouth.
That's a
That's something Electronic could have said.
Yeah, I can hear it now.
That's something that I think it still wanted a green room story. That's like I've heard him say to someone in the green room before.
Yep. Real.
All right. Everybody, I want the crowd to get on their feet to bring the energy right now. Get up and cheer on Swish. He needs a kill in this half. He cannot end the half without a frag.
I mean, he can. It is possible, especially the he gets out. Early B, top banana is theirs. Full flash. They got 3 people with that flashbang.
Oh, and there he is.
Yes!
He's gone and done it. He has gone and done it. Swisher on the board with a frag.
Huge, absolutely massive. Swisher on the board, and it could be M80's third. Or should be.
This is what we're talking about. M80 gearing up late in the piece. Final half through the smoke. Electronic, he doubles up but can't get the third. Lake will find the trade.
Wait, mid, they're coming. He lost the bomb as well. Flit and Fame combine on their B aggress. And not ready for Flammers. It's all up to Slacks. Can he do it? Has he got it in him? Has he got the minerals to pick up the 1 versus 2? He's put it through the wall. Flit brought low. 50 seconds as he canters over to the B-bomb site. 1 German, 2 opponents. Flit and Flammers looking to Flynn. 10 is too much. M80 need a 3rd round, and it's up to their sniper as he brings the fight forward. They're not ready. They line up. Gets his. Can't hit the quick scope. Flammers battling it out with Slacks. Who's going to take it? He's got 1 bullet in his AWP. A smoke and Orpa's worst nightmare. He's missed his shot. He's spamming his glove, and they just can't find him. That was lovely. Thank you. Sip of my tea. Way too many colours on that keyboard, though. That's a more reasonable amount. Fame,
Yeah, but
much more
Alex.
reasonable. What?
Navi did have a good performance yesterday.
Oh, didn't they? Didn't they? It'd be interesting to see if they can replicate that today.
Navi had a great performance yesterday. GamerLegion, close but no cigar.
The Legion of Gamers.
13-11, 13-11.
Which, as we know, is kind of the script for GamerLegion. They can't...
Here it is again, though. Just sorry, quick. Yeah, there it is. So we just have to get that one in the can.
Switch up. First contribution. And they nearly collat. It was so close to a collat as well. Like that really was close.
How bad? It's a literal sinking feeling as soon as that smoke goes down.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's...
And someone's probably already said, like, you got 1 bullet.
Oh, dear. Okay, well, domination stations for VP. This is the strongest they've looked across the 3 maps. And, ooh, Barrage was more dominant than the scoreline suggested. Right now, they are not having any issues with M80 whatsoever. You can take a look. Flit and Electronic both putting in shifts. Flit over towards Banana. Fame also chipping in here, there, and everywhere. So, really good work from the CT side. Now they just need to get it across the line as, well, he may have spotted 3 to 4 players. He definitely spotted 2.
This is it, though. They're not going to clear logs properly. Yep. You still get it.
They still
get
need to find the old mate Slacks on 8.
I know.
Oh, back of the head.
Oh, it's hard to hit.
6 bullets for Icy. They're all coming.
Icy. Can't hit his. Jumping around that corner with confidence. Swisher, and he's already managed to find himself double his entire half output. His pistol alone. Ow, ow, ow! Just running it down. 4 players quickly connect their shots. Icy with 3 in the round.
Yeah, it really just comes down to how much information that Flit got in Banana there. And either way, as I said, he definitely saw 2.
Yeah.
He most likely saw 3. And there's a small chance he knew about 4. Right? Because he sees 2 top and up. Yes, yeah. And there was 1 more there as well. There was CT line.
I mean, it's easy to kind of say, oh, Stack should have got 1 there, but also
it's
just
back of the head with the USP.
Jumping.
Yeah, and the thing is, he wants to take that fight while they're still at range. If he lets them get too close, he's no longer having the advantage. So
The game does feel like it's gone down the gurgler. You can hear the celebrations coming out from the VP camp now. They know that it has to be likely the force buy for M80. Otherwise, if they took the save, then they'd have to win 10 consecutive rounds just for overtime. So,
an unreasonable request.
Yeah, this is pure prawnage right now. Bit of boom headshot going on. Boom headshot.
Everybody knows you run faster with a knife.
I can dance all day.
I could dance all day. Different lineup from Fame to get... Oh, it didn't quite do what it was supposed to. Oh, boost.
Hello.
Yeah. Fame just on the yeah. Oh, they get them both. Sin gets a lovely double out of his 5-7. This force buy has legs. Swish.
Apparently got hands too.
Yeah, gets out of that one. Spam, it's going to connect as well from Lake. He's low HP, so he just throws caution to the wind. Pushes straight through. Flank doesn't connect. Icy takes one back, but Flammus in the meantime has been brought down by that 5-7 of Sin, and Icy left alone to clutch a 1 versus 4 versus M80.
The Ice Man.
Oh, not again. He's got another. Takes down Slacks and gets away with the bomb. Awkward now. Awkward now.
This would be a class clutch under pressure. He'll make the 3rd ace of the tournament so far with this one. Would have to hit a couple of bangers. Need to make mash of M80. Bomb to get planted. Oh, he has to plant now. Oh, you've overcooked the pooch, mate.
Little too much there. Little too much. That first fake, he just had to believe he had caught the timing.
Yeah.
That's a bit of a oopsie. NT.
Well, right now is where the comeback for M80 will begin. Reignited by a force buy win, Rory Jackson is pleased. The coach looks on, the players feel joy, and they know that the journey begins. A good story has to start somewhere, and as North America rests their head on the pillow, they rest their hopes and dreams on M80.
I've never seen an episode of My Little Pony, but I'm convinced that's what they use for like the transition between scenes. You know, it would go like, "So, Mrs. Pinklepuff, have you got the bath time?" Or something like that.
Yeah, I think they use it in Care Bears as well.
Yeah, that's kind of the energy it gives. So Lake's going to get caught off a little bit.
Yeah,
they're so close.
Timinged.
Oh! Definitely. He knows it. He commits to the spam.
Almost.
Yeah, nearly.
Shabby.
Couldn't wrap CT. That's going to pull attention away. Fortunately, Swish is still on the walk up from Electronic.
Yeah, tough game from Swish and Rek.
Yeah, not ideal.
It's very quiet. Well, you've got mid to B.
Oh, he's got away with the bomb as well. So now 3 of them in CT. Yeah, hang on. Yes, indeed.
It's terrible territory because you have no pressure on extremities. So you're not able to push pull. They're able just to focus fire now. They know where the final is. And if Icy plays this clutch like he did the last, he ain't got any chance in the world.
Icy, this time he went for it, though.
Yeah?
Yeah.
How many fake plants we get this time?
0, because what he's going to do is he's going to get the pick on A site from library.
Oh, yeah?
He's taking his time, though.
Yeah.
Very slow about it.
If Rek just plays to deny plant, he wins, which is essentially what the convo would have been. But he's not playing for info, he's just playing to deny plant.
As he should. 20, bloody, take your time.
Yeah.
17. 16.
Saving.
He's done it. He brings through the AK-47 into the next round of play. Nice.
Well, because they have such a lead, you can understand. They want to really play the percentages. Obviously, students of the James School of Thought, once upon a time, maybe not Icy directly, but, you know, ideas.
He still knows how it goes.
Once the ideas are out there,
they're not yours anymore.
No, it's anybody's to learn. Important kill from Swish there. If that one is able to sneak past and get a frag, then B becomes susceptible. Sin is now in a real weird crunch position and have a lot of trouble. Well, VP will be buying back in behind the saved AK. Oh, Icy goes down immediately. So he managed the whole 1 minute and 55 seconds of the last round. This time he's out in the first 20. So our opening kill, that's a tidy way to kick off the campaign. Looks like, however, VP will be grouping up for a B execute. They've got this banana control. Electronic is going to confirm it with the deep sandbag clear. Now, if you take a look at the util, there's plenty of that. Do they want to do a double pump throughout the first set, fake it out, just have the smoke dropped? There's brackets control. They're just going to step, go. Here it is.
Swish throws out the incendiary. One pushes through. It's Electronic with a Tech 9. Swish Shark getting overwhelmed, handles it well. Removes Fame, slips into the back lines. Are they considering that? Doesn't look like he is. Sin's not worried about it. And there is that Jaws theme tune. He just sit down, but the quick switch will punish. Nubox occupied. 2v4. Has he got anything left to do about this? Incendiary retrieves, forces a fight. He can isolate this duel.
Ooh.
Extinguish. Swish gets himself out of trouble. Around the edge of the smoke. Gets out. No, Lake puts him down. It's going to be Flit in the 1v3.
Look at Slacks. He's left banana. He just ran back towards middle. Now he's coming back finally. Another CT smoke. 30 seconds and maybe just, honestly, another save.
It might have to be.
Another save.
Yeah.
That's okay, though. So the score is only going to be 11-5, so still a buffer for VP. It's all good in the hood. Play the percentages. Play for that one round. Guarantee that double OT. Sorry, guarantee that OT, not double OT. I've just leaked the script.
Oh, Chad. That's the one rule we have here. You can't tell him that we know how this is going to end. It's fine. It's fine. I'll write up the report, mate.
This is why I tell them not to tell me.
I know. And
I say don't tell me.
I try not to see it, but
let me be organic.
Yeah, it's just not realistic.
It's all these jokes that they want me to crowbar in.
No, forcing in. The sound effects, the compulsory sound effects we have to run.
I can't believe it, man.
All right, well, I don't know what's going to happen, Chad.
So what I want to let everybody know, so we're going to be doing a thing when we get to the elimination games, which will be tomorrow.
Yeah.
We're going to be putting out tea lights. Tea lights will be on the table.
Yeah.
And then once a team is eliminated, their tea light will be blown out.
Oh, I love it.
So we are going to be having some form of props, as that's a necessary double kill from Swish. Without that double kill, the round is in question. So, thank God for Swish, I guess. AK to pick up. Flammus to find. Round to be won. This one's done. There you have it. Okay. It is
Fox and Socks.
Just a 5-round game.
Yeah, 5 still seems like a large number.
Well, I'd say it's Glorpin time, because it's going to be a gun round, and Finn is going to take a time.
Am I right, guys? 5 is a pretty large number. Pretty good. Pretty large.
It's bigger than 1, 2, 3, or 4.
Yeah, you could even say an average number. Pause. I'm out just to discuss how they don't lose 5 rounds consecutively.
Easy to do multiplication with 5. So
I just learned the Japanese method of doing multiplication.
Okay. What's the Japanese method?
They use lines.
Lines?
Yeah. So like, where did the post-it notes go? I can show you.
No, I believe they're called memo tips.
The memo tips. So for example,
memo tips.
I'll just see if I can remember this. So for example, if we wanted to do some crazy number like let's do 322 for the memes.
Okay.
322 times, I don't know.
If VP end up losing this.
7. Oh yeah, should we let's do our job.
No. I mean, the 322 will be very...
Oh yeah. And then I go 1, 2, 3, 2, 2.
Slack's just legged Fame. That's for our audio-only listeners. Our visual ones would have seen it. So as far as this buy is concerned, it is 4 AKs and a Tech 9. Long util lands. Boiler negated now. So it is actually apartments where Flammus is searching quite early. So they have banana presence as well as A presence. So just going to keep M80 on their toes, who have a passive stance across the map. Okay. What have you just done?
I'll talk to you about it in a second, because I'm
all
not
right.
sure if I'm doing that right.
Okay. No, you're good. Nothing's happened.
Oh, good. Okay.
There's just map control established for VP in Banana. The only thing they don't have is brackets. They have halls on boiler. They have Banana. They didn't have sandbag control, and now they're actually losing a little bit of their Banana. Half-wall smoke. A little bit deeper, actually. So this one has a bit of a gap to work with. We're at 50 seconds. Blitz kicking up a bit of a fuss. The
Bomb is here on Icy, as you can all see. Now, vying for mid control is Slacks. That could free up a rotation towards B. He sees the 3/4 smoke, so they will stay in the 2-3. Over towards B they go, rotating away, leaving the play towards Sandbag. Swisher activates, bonk, bonk, Fame, and Flit fall.
Bonk,
and there's
bonk.
more coming his way.
I love it. Let's see if Swisher can finish off the job cleanly. Oh, he can! Bonks on him! Get bonked! Wow,
Swish.
mate, I actually think that might be a better name than Donk.
Bonk, bonk.
Yo, Bonk is lit.
Bish, bash, bonk.
Bish bash bonk indeed. I don't think there's no way my maths checks out.
The bonkin' boys are coming.
2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. So, if my maths is correct, let's do a quick Google.
I can't wait for the highlight package tomorrow morning of them pushing top banana and me going bonk, bonk over Swish's 4K, which is hugely impactful.
Bonk! Bonk!
Bonk!
Bonk! Okay, this might go right. Japanese multiplication will have to wait.
That was sick. After Swish's miserable first half, that's a huge round.
Yeah, and
like, look at him now. He's up to 14
and
kills.
it's come at a very timely
He's got
moment.
13 kills in
Dude,
the
this
second
is
half.
kind of like Lake's Ancient. He started off really slow, ended up 22. Maybe we get to see Swish with this resurgence at the right time.
Look at these flashes.
Oh yeah, second mid flashes, and Vlamus immediately tugs. Still going to progress apps quite quickly though, so Fame might catch them off guard. Is Tech9 still walking up? Excuse me, responsibility of Rec. 3 frags is all he's got.
You're excused.
Thank you. My lemon tea, rather delicious. Thank you for that. But yeah, what I'm trying to say is Rec needs to hold his part of the map. That's what I wanted to say, and I've said it.
That's true.
He needs to do that. This round in particular, it's going to be a test of him. There's only 2 of them on A. One of them's an AWP. You really need output out of this FAMAS if you're Rec.
Yeah, the thing is, though, there's no head armor, so he should be able to shred this.
Not if you have your nades out!
Saved by the AWP.
Oh, Slacks is doing so much for the boys! A no scope for good measure. Still, after plucking the lint out of Electronic's belly button.
They can run him down. Oh, they're letting him plant.
Oh, I see. He can come up.
2 shots.
Huge. 2 shots in the mag. 2 targets on the short flank. He removes himself to pit. Jules on the swing. Gets the first. Did he spot the second? Now he knows. Oh, no. Jumps up. Oh, it's Swisher with the elevation.
Missed. Did the molly miss?
It gave him a lick.
Yeah, I think it landed in front of Bike.
Oopsie doopsie.
Oh, we're not going to get to see. But that's the thing. How did it hit him? Because if it landed in pit, it wouldn't have spilled over.
You're right. You're right.
So did he miss the molly?
Or he's kind of like, you know, as he's throwing it, he's kind of pulled his mouse down because he spots him.
Oh, wow. That's unfortunate. Good attempt there on the eco. Slacks really saves the day here with the triple, doesn't he? The first one buys a buffer for Rec to get his gun in hand. Still couldn't do that, but this third is a thing of beauty. High pressure for Slacks in this situation, and he delivers. The molly was spreading out a pit. Oh. That's a tainted
Is there a comeback brewing?
Oh, there is.
It's certainly feeling that way.
Brewed.
It's brewed. Yeah, okay, take the tea bag out. We're ready. Like that if you did.
And this all started with the force by win, right? Because VP
Yeah.
10-2'd the half.
Yep.
They won the pistol. They lost the force by. Now the scoreline reads 11-8. It's just a 3-round game.
Oh, retake you till very early. If I'm a T, I might think that implies weakness. You want to keep us out banana for a reason. Is that because you're lighter on? Looks like VP think the same. They don't have the bomb. That'll be picked up by the last. Oh, especially now they accelerate. Oh, horrible. Horrible for M80 to deal with this one. They've already lost their B anchor. Slack sweeps through brackets, confirms it's clear. Now you need to get a wriggle on.
Oh, needed that.
Yeah. Oh, Icy's dead. Lake's actually managed to find a contribution from CT.
They still haven't planned it, so the rotation is given a buffer.
8 bullets,
of
bro.
time.
A Mac 10. If he overspends, he's going to get swung on. Double swing.
Well, that smoke is huge.
A gap, perhaps. Lake is holding. Oh, Electronics playing it so well. Just going to wait for him.
They have U2 for the retake.
Yeah, CT arrives now. They've been waiting for him. Electronic ready
Need a good
himself for the
flash.
swing. Yeah, flash would be huge. Electronic. Oh, wow.
no!
He doesn't hit the shot. Just a headshot. The flashes have booked him. Slacks gets a nice flash assist. now on the defuse. They just need to stop the denial. Ooh, wreck! Double kill from 3 to 5, but it keeps M80 in it.
That type of a round is going to fire Rory Jackson up. Getting back into that scenario is insane. You can hear the laughs there coming out of the M80 camp. They can't quite believe it. They were under pressure of the clock. That close crossfire towards the Coffin's position just gets absolutely trounced. And Lake, with that kill onto Icy, makes it all possible. Oh my God, I can't quite believe that.
Bro, yeah, that's a little bit divine intervention.
Worked out perfectly.
And he hits that as well. Just everything goes well. Let's go, M80. Making an exciting Inferno after all.
That's a huge round.
One went down, AKs are out.
Only a light damage done there on that HE, so achieving their goal. Flashes to keep M80 interested, but VP haven't started their banana progressions just yet. As I say that, Flit navigates out, jumps spots, sees the AWP. They already knew its position. Now it's confirmed. As again, light damage done this time from the CTs. Now, you could see why Swish was maybe a little bit over. I don't know if he was jiggling or holding the line, but either way, he's had some good moments. So him backing his aim at them, you can understand it. But I think he'll play a little bit more reserved now. All right, well, they've come through the half-wall smoke. Top banana secure. Electronic is literally just calling a pack roll.
Yeah. He just knows eventually they're going to hit the shots.
How quick can... Oh, they have to cancel.
That's nice. That's nice. That's
How
nice.
quick can Lake get there? Oh!
Oh, geez. Spreads to 40.
Still no rotation. It's on these two.
A lot of responsibility to Swish and Slags. Has a smoke. If he gets his, he maybe can block to delay. Just throws it out now as the exec. Oh,
no
God.
for
Yeah,
sight.
here we go. He's going to have vision. Swish has got the ang. Slags as well. Back to Rise. Does pull the trigger. Just that momentary brief amount of vision. Misses the shot of the jumping player. They're in. A fame double entry. Could it be the difference maker? Spams the smoke. Electronic returns fire. He connects. It looks good for VP's 12.
Desperate from Lake there, right? Because he doesn't have any teammates. So by going for that risk, he's trying to cause more distraction in that scenario. Not with the spam, but hoping to get the bomb dropped. And maybe that's the only way they win that round. But by going for it, as soon as they triangulate his position, they spam him down. He's removed and 12 confirmed. M80 will need 3 consecutive to take us to overtime. And it was just crazy not to see that rotation, playing with very limited information as Sid to do some damage, looking for some more, and they're going to lose it all. But there's plenty of cash to splash, so don't you worry about the buy department.
But now this is mind games, right? Like, do you as a CT expect them to go for something similar, or are they going to be going for something completely different?
You need some, you need a bit more info than what they had, don't you think?
Yeah, you're right. I mean, they were so passive on A. It was just 2.
And it felt like Swisher should have got a kill there. We didn't see it from his POV, but the fact that Slacks does get that first frag, maybe that's who Swisher was tracking, and then unable to adjust into that second player in time.
Nice to see Na'Vi play well yesterday, though.
I love the day, really.
Yeah.
I think VP have really tightened up the bootlaces now. They know that they can take their time, get the map control, allow M80 to expend the util. If M80 aren't fighting for the deep control, well, that's a grenade. Oh, okay, never mind. They backed off. They saw it coming.
Apps control being seized.
What's he up to these days?
Let's play for Na'Vi.
Good to see them play well.
Good to see them playing well.
Look at this deep banana position. Oh, yeah, sorry. I don't even notice that, I'll be honest. It doesn't even register in my brain.
TV was about to go into standby. We got ourselves a 4v5, though. The opening kill generated by Lake once more.
Swish is deep.
Yeah, he is. Does mean that he's susceptible to a late take. But going to have Slacks in support as well. What's VP's plan here? They're doing a very slow approach. Very slow approach.
Say it, Alex.
One of the options.
Alex, say it.
One of the options available is
say it.
To save.
Say it. Look at this. Look at this. The bomb's in spawn, man. The bomb's in spawn, man. Look at that, man. The bomb's in spawn.
Oh, yeah. It's part of the game, I guess.
Yeah, it is part of the game.
They'd like to win 13 rounds total, so
Yeah, they do need one more.
Yeah. And it's good to have guns to win rounds. The more you know. So the use case for it.
I like that.
Yeah. The more you know.
Bro, where did I name?
Yo, you're not. Wait, have they been mine?
Oh.
Well, have they been Molotoving where?
Have they been... Oh, does that mean he's fancying a spawn?
Well,
Let me see leg spawn, man.
have they been Molotoving, did you say top mid? Have they been Molotoving top banana? What have we been Molotoving?
Have they been doing the half-wall molly? Can I get something cheeky early?
Is there something that we can do with this?
Start 3B.
Yeah. They have, yeah.
They are Molotoving half-wall. In case you're wondering. With a HE on top. Oh, retail thrown. Flashes and a double HE.
And they missed.
Okay, well, you're fighting for half-wall here. Electronic sticks his nose out of the smoke. Oh, that's a flash. That's a flash.
Guys, I'm not blind. Guys, I'm
pretending.
I'm not blind, everybody.
I'm pretending to be blind. Oh, Flamus actually finishes off Sin. It is just him here. Swisher alone with 39 points of health to defend an entire bomb site. A lot of responsibility on his shoulders now. Only really given a respite by virtue of that smoke. It's fading now.
I think the key to this round right now is if Slacks just posts up down middle. His problem is he doesn't know if anybody is in second middle. Right, but if he just posts up, Flamus traditionally getting some app space, so it could be a little bit more well-educated. But he just posts up down the guts of mid, he has info. There you go. So he doesn't, yes.
Yeah, it doesn't know.
He doesn't have complete confirmation, which has actually left a door open for VP to navigate through.
Which is what they're looking for.
Through a window, through a door, through a skylight. It doesn't matter how you get round 13, you just need it. Slack's tucking in back pit. He needs to be the hero again. Slack, this is your time in the sun.
If they path this way, though, he will have a chance onto the short player. Will he get into sound cue apps? Does he give it away? It's all about how he plays this. Oh.
And he's dead.
He's dead. Okay, well, that could be the game.
Wrap it up, everybody. That was essentially the kill that...
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a valiant comeback from M80. Great to see them able to try and pull things together after such a daunting first half task. A 10-2 scoreline accrued by VP on their defense. Able to flick on over to the T side and have a pistol round that was, I think it was a 3v4 scenario over towards the A side. Icy with the P250 gets them a double kill and gets them back into things. And from there, that meant M80 were forced into forced buys. Able to convert one of those. But you know what, VP, they take the saves. They get the job done. They pick it up 13-10. And in the most unlikely of fashions within the mid-round, they navigate back. They deal with the AWPer, and that'll be that. So, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we have a win for Virtus.pro after losing yesterday to NIP.